Good afternoon and welcome back to the Vanguard Tactics channel. I'm very honoured to be here with Ben Jones.
Hello guys.
How are you doing? My name is Dave Turner. I'm from the Disgustingly Resilient podcast, as we know. And thank you very much to Stephen Box and the team for having Aidan and I over to do a great weekend of masterclass work, Codex review, and getting to play some of the new detachments. How do you feel about it, Ben?
Yeah, exciting. Just watched Deathguard do pretty well. So
yeah, it was.
See what all the new units do.
It's all right. We're trying a very different detachment this time. So we're going for the Deathlord's Chosen. So a bit more, a few less models on the table this time, but still quite a few Terminators. And you might have noticed a few Dash Rail kicking around.
Yeah, very tough now.
Very tough now. Yeah, we're looking T7 full wins. So very interesting. But yeah, really looking forward to having a scrap against number 2. He's the man.
Yeah. Okay.
All good. Ben, George, how are we doing it? Who's playing first detachments? Who are we describing?
Let's go through the mission.
Okay.
We're looking at the mission today. We're playing take and hold, so you're going to get 5 victory points for holding 1 objective.
Yep.
A mighty 5 victory points for holding 2 objectives. And then another 5 holding 3. All right, so you can get 15 total.
Okay.
So some big points. We are also playing hidden supplies, so there are actually 6 objectives onto the board.
Okay.
So we'll show that on top down, and we're doing search and destroy, which is like the corner deployments.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll show you the top down, and yeah, that is the mission we're playing today.
Very nice.
All right. And then in terms of the armies we're playing, deathguard, what have we got on the list?
We are playing the Deathlord's Chosen. So I have 3 units of 10 Poxwalkers, which now have infiltrate. So as we see, they might be in different places around the table. I've got 7 Marines and a couple of characters, the Malignant Plaguecaster, Bilo just Putrefire inside the Rhino to give me some sustained and some crit 5s. I have 2 heavy Blight Launcher drones, both pretty fast, 10-inch move, strength 10, AP2 flat 3 damage weapons. I've got a unit of Death Shroud Terminators, a big brick of 6. I have 2 units of 3, and those are all accompanied by the 6-man has got a Lord of Contagion with them. He has a Warp Rot Talisman enhancement, which lets him uppy downy once per battle at the end of your turn, Ben. So we'll see where that goes. And then I have 2 units of Death Shroud in 3s, one with the Lord of Virulence who has Lone Op 18, which against this is not going to make any difference. But I wanted to put it on the table in case we get to that stage. And the other unit has got Typhus with them. So they will be -1 to be hit in combat. And also he does mortal wounds to anything he can see within 18 on a 2-up. And what I'm going to take for my additional contagion on top of my -1 toughness, given Aidan's snaffled the good one earlier today of -1 save, I'm going to make you -1 to hit.
Which I actually think is probably better in this game than -1 save. So it's a good choice.
Yeah, I think we'll see if we can keep Steve happy with these extra contagions that are going on. And George, that's my list.
That's your list. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the Ynnari next. Okay.
In the Ynnari, I've got 2 Autarchs, and then I've got Yvrain and the Vizarch. They'll be leading my 10 Incubi. And then for troops, I've just got a unit of Storm Guardians, so I can stick either home field and then move up.
Yeah.
I have 3 units of 5 Warp Spiders. Ooh. My favourite unit in the
so
book. Just so fast.
So good.
All got flamers. And then I have 6 Wind Riders, Scatter Lasers. I have 2 5-man Banshee units, which the Autarchs will attach to.
Okay.
I have 2 units of 5 Dark Reapers. Tempest Launchers on the Sergeants for the indirect fire.
Yep.
A unit of 5 Scorpions, which are infiltrating here.
Very nice.
And I've got 5 Rangers hidden behind the wall over here as well.
Okay, great.
And I believe... I've got 3 units of Fire Dragons. How can I forget
Of course
that?
you have. Yes, you have. You've got those horrible things in.
One's in Strat Reserve, and 2 are inside the Wave Serpent, which is my only vehicle.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's everything.
Very cool. That's all good. And George, I should probably mention my 2 units of 3 are also in reserve. So apart from that, we are deployed.
Fantastic. Well, we have had a super chat from Chuck and Ori. £7.77.
Of course,
well, obviously.
Chuck.
Another stream, another dono, 2 guests, Jeremy, 2. That's insane.
Nice. Thank you very much, Chuck. Really appreciate that. And yes, remember everyone that there is the masterclassing is basically available for pre-order now. I'm sure you'll see some QR codes during the stream, but do check those out as well as the guides to both the codexes.
Fantastic. All right. Should we get stuck into it?
I think we should. Right, Ben? Good luck, my man. It's good to see you, man.
And you.
Let's roll off, shall we? That's you, Ben.
I've got a 6, so I'm going first.
Go for it, my friend. While we're doing some movement, do you guys want to check in with chat?
Do you have any scout moves?
I do not.
Okay, I just have scouts on the Scorpions.
Okay, Ben, you crack on.
I won't go anywhere near your flamers.
Why not? They're lovely.
Yeah, for you. I'm already 9 away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to mute us, maybe, and you and Aiden have a bit of a chat about what you think about this matchup?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Aiden. Fresh off the back of victory, how'd you feel?
Well, I mean,
Stephen's sick, obviously.
Stephen feels very sick, but I also imagine that if I was Stephen right now, I'm just sat here thinking this is an absolute write-off for Ben. He's got absolutely no chance at all.
Is that how you truly feel about this matchup?
No, honestly, this is going to be an interesting one. Deathguard, obviously, he has all the damage it needs now. The durability is quite good, but it is still a slow army, and Ben has all the speed, and if there's a player that's going to know the tricks to use, it's going to be him. World rank 2 and all that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
how do you feel about this detachment that Dave's running, though? Because obviously it's a different one. So this is the Deathlord's Contagion, is that right?
Deathlord's Chosen. You almost had it.
Sorry, I was contaged. That's what I was.
Very virulent of you.
Yeah, very virulent.
So it's a really cool detachment, actually. And when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, this is like a cute, this is pretty decent. Like, this is sort of like I'm playing not to try and get the 5-0, but the more I actually read it, like, the mortal wound output of this like detachment,
it's insane, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like, because it's not just the detachment, it has the like 2-up tank shock Terminator thing. I can't remember what it's quite called, but it's basically, we call it stank shock.
Stank shock. Do the stanky leg.
Do the stanky leg. Then you've still got grenades, you've got typhus, you've got tank shock, you've got Mortarion, who just pulses AoEs as well now. Even Spawn, like, they have this weird rule where if you like hit them in close combat, you roll dice equal to the amount of times you were hit, up to 6. Thank God they put a cap on it.
Yes. Yeah.
And you on every 4-up, you deal a mortal wound back. So you basically just run into anything you can. Even if it's a tank, if it hits you, it's just like, cool, I'm just going to make you roll a dice on a 4-up, take a mortal wound again.
It's brutal, isn't it? It's brutal. And the keyword manipulation is something as well in this detachment, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a lot of keyword manipulation. One of the favorite tricks is to put typhus with a unit of 20 poxwalkers, because that gives them the Terminator keyword. So then you have the ability to basically do the stank shock with 20 dice. So you're pretty much at that point guaranteed to get 6 flat mortal wounds on the charge. And given that typhus already does D6 mortal wounds, you could potentially do up to 12 mortal wounds just to a unit. You can look at a tank, charge it, and just make it disappear, which is really funny.
Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. We have had a super chat from Flyfus. Thank you for running Deathlord's Chosen Dan. Obviously, meaning Dave. But we're going to call him Dan for this game now. Deathguard Dan.
We appreciate it, Flyfus. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, dude. And also, Saint Celestine has gifted 5 Vanguard Tactics memberships. So thank you so much. And something to be aware of as well as a member is we will be doing content on all of these new codexes. We're going to be looking at some of the most, like, maybe top detachments, but maybe ranking detachments. We'll obviously have our other live stream where we're doing a members lounge next week. So there's so many different things to look forward to if you are a member. And yeah, and then obviously we have all the masterclasses, which I've just put the link to in the description, which we worked on together, didn't we?
We did indeed, and there's also some fun jokes in there, and an odd, surprising amount of cake puns.
Yes. If you've watched a masterclass, or sorry, you haven't obviously because it's not out, but when you watch it, you got to let us know how many cake references there are.
Oh, there is far too many. Like, I'm pretty sure it's 10% learning and 90% cake puns. That is a joke. It is not real. Please do not think it is true. There is many tactics to be had in that masterclass, but it was very fun to make. Exactly,
mate. Exactly. We had loads of fun doing it, and obviously it's a pleasure having you guys here and showing off the Deathguard. Yeah, Steve's still upset. He's still sore, but
yeah, we like to have a bit of fun when we're making the masterclasses. The last thing we want is to just sound like a PowerPoint presentation. So.
Yes, exactly. There's some really fun ones. Like, I know we showed off some advanced tactics that even some of them were a bit like, you can do this as well, like some things that maybe you wouldn't expect to see on the tabletop, which is quite fun.
Yeah, and we even throw in the odd cheeky, just here's a straight damage roll to just show you the sort of output you can expect from certain units. And oh boy, is there
maybe
a fun
we should
one.
Make Steve just watch that episode.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, so playing into this matchup, how was it for Deathguard before playing into Aeldari?
Quite nightmarish, to be honest. It was very tough. Again, Eldar holds all the cards. The one thing is that Eldar well, deathguard is very good at making units fall over, but Eldar play already knowing that their units are just going to fall over when they get shot. So in this matchup, our capability to strip, defenses away, as you saw I did to the sad berserkers, I apologize for that war crime. It doesn't really matter versus Eldar, because what will kill, 10 Eldar will kill 5 Eldar, will kill 20 Eldar. They're very easy to kill. So really, Ben knows when he's going to lose units. The one thing Ben has to be worried about, though, is those random mortal wounds popping off, because he's running little 5-man, 1-wound, elite Eldar squads.
Yeah.
A couple of lucky rolls from Dave on doing the odd mortal wounds and spiking them D3 mortals. If you get 2 rolls into a unit and you roll a 3 and then a 2, not a 3 to 4, and then you roll a 5 to 6, you've basically killed a unit for just being in proximity of it.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Like MSU lists do not want to play against Deathlord's Chosen, and obviously Ben is.
Imagine if you had the Plague Burst Crawlers, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but we also have the Plague Burst Crawlers' ability to do mortal wounds and a splash effect, don't they?
You are correct. So
Yeah.
I honestly, I was tempting Dave to try and put one in this list just to sit on home and fire, but we decided to give the Plague Marine little 7-man a roll instead, because it would have been really funny to just shoot, like, right now, if we look at the board at the start, you could have shot, like, the Falcon, and anything that is, well, obviously the Falcon itself or near the Falcon would take potentially mortal wounds. And again, every mortal wound versus this army, it's going to add up, because they're only 5-man elite units, these. So real potential to just be an absolute menace with those mortal wounds.
Ben's now being thankful that it's not Persephone.
Every Eldar player.
Every Eldar, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Have you played against Ynnari, the new Eldar detachment?
I actually haven't, weirdly. I've played against Aspect Host and I've played against War Host, but not Ynnari. And
haven't had the pleasure?
Not had the pleasure just yet. And I'm thankful for that. I probably can't say much now after the new book, and no doubt I will eventually run into it. But anyway, I think the table's ready, so let's get back to them.
Let's do it.
Welcome back. Good chat, guys, over there. And Aidan, I know you wanted me to put in a Plague Burst Crawler, but they are 195 at the moment. So, we'll see as everyone starts looking at stuff. It's quite expensive. Over to you, buddy.
Yeah, so just moved everything up, really.
Okay.
Put the Banshees up here.
Yeah.
And some Banshees into this middle one here as well. And then just shuffled around, really. Make sure he can't drop in behind me. And then I got, what did I get as a first card? Mark for Death and Bring It Down. So fantastic turn one draw.
We like that.
So I instantly spent a CP and ditched Mark for Death.
Yeah.
And then I drew No Prisoners.
A lot better.
So I'm just going to try and kill 2 units of
my Poxwalkers.
Poxwalkers.
Yeah.
I've advanced this unit up into here just to sort of slow you down coming around this way.
Sure.
And then that's going to be it. So on to shooting. I've
Okay,
got to do my flicker jumps for both my Warp Spider units.
Okay, sure.
So on ones, I take a mortal. I'm good for that squad. Yeah. And then for the other squad, take 2 mortals. Okay. So I will kill 1.
Okay.
And I'll wound the Exarch.
All right, man. No worries. Good choice, I think.
Yeah.
Ben's getting ahead of the game, already doing mortal wounds.
I'm doing mortal wounds.
Ben's doing mortals for me, yeah.
It gives my Warp Spiders fights first now if I need it,
Which is great. Yeah, because that's probably what they want to be doing that, right?
Yeah, they certainly do. We'll start shooting with them.
Okay, man.
So I'll do this 6-inch
so
gun
if you remember,
first.
you're going to be -1 to hit across. But I know they're torrents, so yeah, but just in general.
Okay, so this is the Twin Link.
Great start.
Toughness?
4.
Okay, so 4s.
Good roll.
And then re-roll. 4 saves, AP1, and there's no cover.
Is it single damage?
Yeah, single damage.
So it's going to be 5 optional pains.
Okay.
I make 1, so you kill 3.
Okay. The strength 5
okay.
Weapon. A 6 again. This dice likes 6s.
It does indeed.
Strength 5, so 3s.
Yep.
This one's not twin linked.
You got a cock one there, re-roll that, mate.
So 4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I make 3 of them.
Okay.
Just take 1.
Good roll.
That was good as well, yeah.
And then 3d6 from the normal boys.
Yep.
Is 13.
Okay. That should be enough.
Oh, you never know. 4s. What are we looking at? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ups. Here you go, Ben. I make 3.
Yeah, tough actually. 5 up.
Yeah. So
how many are left, Dave?
Lose another 2. You have only got 4 to get through, mate.
4 to get through. So the first indirect launcher into them.
Unsurprising.
So 8. How many are left? Sorry.
There are 4, mate.
So no blasts. I'm already -1.
Yeah.
So it's 4s. And it's strength 4.
So it's going to be 4s.
2. You would get covered to this.
Any AP?
No.
So I'll get a 6 up and then a 5 up.
Yeah.
For 4?
For 2, isn't it?
2, yeah.
2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2.
okay. Let's check. Nope. So lose 2.
How many are left?
2.
2. The next indirect's going over there.
It's just sucking up the firepower.
5 shots. 4s. We're not going to kill them. 1.
Okay, so you got a 6 up and then then a 5 up. Nope, you kill 1 more.
There's 1 left. And then we will go over to this unit, and they will shoot the one in front of them. So the,
yes, mate, go ahead.
twin link weapon, 1 shot, 1 wound.
Kill 1.
The strength 5,
So
2 shots.
1 dead so far. I can pick them up in a minute.
2 wounds.
Kill 2 more, mate. That's 3.
And then we've got 46.
Okay,
12, 14, 15.
nice. Looking for 4s here, right?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
you're T4, yeah.
Yeah, T4.
3, 6, 9.
Oh, very nice. Should be enough. 4, 6, 8 and 9. Looking 5s. I actually saved a lot there. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Just
So that's 7 in total, Ben.
7.
Yeah. 7.
4, 6, 7. There you go.
Yeah, do you mind, because you might, just in case you want to charge this, guys, do you mind just shuffling them?
I can't, these flicker jumps, they can't
Oh, of course they
charge,
can't. Yeah,
and
sure,
I
you're right.
advanced these guys, so you're all good.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, mate. That's good. Thanks for that.
That will be my turn.
Okay.
I will ditch, bring it down for a CP.
Okay.
Keep no prisoners.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to pick up the 6 dash shroud
Yes, that's fine.
with my once per game Warpbot talisman.
Very quickly, Ben. Didn't score anything then,
No.
so we're keeping.
Still holding no prisoners. I binned, bring it down.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Ben.
So, cool. Right, thanks, Ben. Do we need to have a word from our sponsor?
Yeah, we'll hear from them now.
It's my pleasure to announce that Army Painter have sponsored Vanguard Tactics. We decided to collaborate with Army Painter because they've made the process of painting your models so simple. From their Fanatic range to help you identify your shadow, mid and light tones, to their wet palettes that make the application of paint so much smoother. The process has never been simpler. So if you're looking to upgrade your painting skills today and have the tools at your disposal to help that process, then check out the Army Painter.
All right, we're coming back, guys, and we are back.
No, not kind
You
of
can
at all.
redraw this turn.
Oh, yes, you're right. Do you want to shuffle it back in or
No, just put it to one side and draw one, and we'll put it in afterwards
cool.
for you.
extend battle lines?
That's better.
That's all right. We can like that. Cool. Okay, so I'll shuffle this back
Do
into.
that while you do
You do it.
movement. That's fine.
Just stick it back in somewhere.
Alright, yeah.
Oh wait, look. Now I think so. I'm going to spend
Just 5 up, feel no pain.
I'm going to spend a CP to redraw that.
Okay. Yep.
So sabotage.
Oh yeah, I redrew this one. So
Sorry, down to 1.
Down to 1 now, yeah?
got rid of that one.
And then we're back, guys.
Oh, we're back. Yeah. We said it, but I think you were talking a bit.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Right, so at the start of my turn, I've drew 2 cards. I got extend battle lines and got bring it down and behind enemy lines, I think. So I couldn't do behind enemy lines, turn 1, so we redrew into extend battle lines, and I spent a CP to redraw, bring it down because I'm not going to get Ben's Wave Serpent turn 1,
Hopefully
and and I've ended up with sabotage. So I have to give you a couple of battle shocks.
2 battle shocks.
Yeah, I do. And I think what we'll do
Mr. Dave,
is...
very quickly, just because you're a Deathguard player, tally man.
I was about to. No worries, I'll do. Yeah, they're in the hand. We'll do that. But thank you, Aiden. No, he does not.
You didn't
I rolled
count
a
enough.
5. So
Mm.
what do I need? Any CP for right now? I don't think I... So I will... I'm going to auto pass this guy with my other CP. And then
The
I'm going,
once per game or whatever.
yeah, and then I'm going to sabotage in this building with him, and I'll roll for those guys.
You do know sabotage. He has to survive till your next turn.
Yeah.
The one dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the Poxwalkers are on an 8, I believe. So I will double check it for you in a minute, but I would assume they fail.
Yeah, fine.
Cool. Okay. On to some movement. Let's see. So let's do. So,
Tell you what, while you're
obviously
doing your
saying
movement,
this
guys,
at the
we're
time,
just going to talk to
actually
Aiden.
indirect launch,
So you guys do your
that's
stuff at the
Yeah,
table,
yeah,
and
that's
we're just
fine.
going to mute you
No
guys.
worries. Cool.
Okay. All right,
Hello.
dude. So, how do you feel about the combat patrols? So we just had a comment saying about maybe feeling a bit underwhelmed by the combat patrol, saying maybe replace the Rhino in it. What's your opinion on the combat patrol? I mean, they do look really good. All three of them, the Emperor's Children and the World Eaters one.
I honestly think the deathguard one is close to perfect. I understand the sentiment. The Rhino is obviously not the most exciting model in 40k. We probably want something a bit more exciting, a bit more punchy. But the Rhino, as you'll see, both me and Dave have took Rhinos. They are really essential. A walking plague marine is a dead plague marine, as we like to say. I mean, maybe not so much anymore, but it just helps you with the mobility. It's a core piece of the infantry package for Deathguard is to bring Rhino. So I totally understand the sentiment. If you want to bring something that's a bit more exciting, maybe you could have put a bloat drone in, for example. I think would thematically fit better. I don't think they want to put a generic chaosy kit. I mean, obviously a Rhino is, but a Rhino is also the only transport that we have. Apparently, they're not going to put a Land Raider in there. That
True.
would be funny.
That would be funny in a box, yeah.
Yeah,
It would just be that.
It would be really funny. But I think it's honestly, especially with the Battle Force box that's just come out, you get the Battle Force box, you get the Combat Patrol, and if you manage to snag one of the older Combat Patrols, like that is a really, really solid like Death Guard starting force right there. So I honestly, I think it's for what it is, it's perfect now.
Should we discuss the Rhinos? Because obviously we've got different variants now. We've obviously got the Emperor's Children variant. We've got, which allows you to advance, disembark, and still shoot. We've got your version, which allows you to disembark and get reroll wounds, right?
Yes, if the Rhino shoots a target, the disembarking unit gets to reroll wounds in the shooting phase.
And then we've got the World Eaters one that allows you to reactively disembark.
The World Eater, is that the World Eater one?
Yeah, the World Eaters Rhino reactively disembarks now. So if you get within 9, the things inside it just get out if you want.
That's really funny. It's
so
weird, but it's funny.
It has a lot of applications where it can come in handy because you've got Blood Surge.
Oh yeah, and obviously if you have a Rhino on a point, I walk on to just out-OC the Rhino and they'll
Just put 10 Berserkers on or 1 Berserker with 2 OC.
Yeah.
There's a lot of applications where I actually personally would say the World Eaters Rhino is the best Rhino. Personally.
The tricks that can do, because the thing is, I get how people are saying that the Deathguard one's the best one, but you got to bear in mind, like last game, I had on demand 1 CP roll to hit some wounds. The Rhino rule didn't do anything. But I mean, obviously there's a bit of attachment, so it's still a very good rule to have, but tricks like that on the World Eaters one would probably make me actually, I'd agree with you. I think that's having a weird trick like that, which is so unique to your army and is kind of annoying to play around, probably would tip that over to being the best for me. Because when it matters, it's going to flip an entire game.
Well, there's different things. We talk about it a lot on the masterclass, actually, how you can use Rhinos and Berserkers in combination and how you can use stratagems to supplement them, heroic intervention after disembarking potentially and getting into the Rhino, or even knowing your Rhino could be destroyed and to save your unit from being battle shocked, disembark them to get them onto the objective or potentially do different things. So there's so many combinations you can do with just this one rule. Honestly, I get so excited like talking about the World Eaters Rhino. I think it's amazing.
There's so many rules in the books, both Deathguard and World Eaters, where upon first glance you look at it and you think, why would I ever use that? What's going to be good about that? Like there's one in Champions of Contagion, which we covered in the masterclass, which sounds very weird.
Yeah.
And then when you actually look at the applications of it and what it can actually achieve for your army, there is some almost not game breaking like as in powerful, but like game breaking is like core mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
Can be just snuck around with some cheeky plays. So yeah, I agree with that. There is there's some spice.
It's exciting stuff. I think in both codexes, like you said, there's so much to look at. But and we will have more World Eaters content this week coming up. We will play more World Eaters on our Wednesday live stream. But yeah, it's gonna be a death. The dead to Steve. I might try the handle, and then I'll play Deathguard, and then I'll be like, "That's it. I don't want to play it." Yeah, they're great. Sam Boardman said, "Emperor's Children Rhinos are still amazing. I never remember the regen a wound yet."
That is true. At what cost did we get our new Rhinos? At what cost?
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I think they're all unique though in terms of. I like the way that all the codex have been written. That they obviously are in the theme of the faction itself. So like Emperor's Children are really fast. So the Rhino itself is meant to advance, get out, and shoot. Noise Marines and obviously Rhinos are nuts.
Firing deck is honestly like one of the best rules that Rhino has. Like if we're talking about rules for Rhinos, like because I can fire in deck like we used to call it the Plague Bus. It was the 2 malignant Plaguecasters, and you could turn a Rhino into a 2d6 plus 6 shot torrent weapon with strength 6 AP 3 damage, the D3 damage, It was like we call it the Land Raider Redeemer from Wish.com.
Yeah. The Wish Land Raider. Love it. I love it.
We are the 14th Legion, yes. Hilariously, Games Workshop, when they released 10th edition, they called us the 7th Legion because of the Nurgle number 7, and the 7th is actually Imperial Fists. And every deathguard player was like, ah!
That's not like that.
It's not, no. It was really funny.
Deathguard don't get Helldrakes.
We
Didn't realise that.
No, we've never had Helldrakes. Did you also know the Emperor's Children Helldrake has a 2-up save for some reason?
Oh no, it's got higher toughness, I believe, as well.
Why? I'm not really sure. I guess they just. To be fair, they do have really nice silver trim.
And we all have a bit of good silver trim. But anyway, back to the tabletop and to the players themselves.
Okay, great.
We have
Finish movement. So I'm just basically trying to clear up a couple of warp spiders on here, and I've just pushed the Rhino out onto here, and we will do some shooting briefly and see what happens. So we will start with the blight drone here, just into these guys. So it's going to be D6 +2, no blast because one's gone. That's going to be 8 shots.
Killed himself.
4, 5, he did. 6, 7, 8. It's going to be 3s with 6s are lethal.
Okay.
So we dropped 3 there. And then I'm assuming 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
So that's going to be 5, please, Ben. AP2. Yep.
Okay, so just 5 up in ones. You kill the squad.
Okay. And then over on this side here, we're going to shoot we'll shoot Mortarion into the
Scorpions?
Scorpions. So we shoot the Lantern first, hits on a 2, 2s to wound. 6, so it's AP3, I believe.
Just a 5 up is good.
Okay, cool. Rotwind, D6 +3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. This is blast, lethal, devastating.
Okay.
Have you got, because a sidekick as well, have you got one, just a unit of 5, yeah?
Just a unit of 5,
One for blast, okay. So hit on 2s.
It's got every rule.
It's got literally everything. One so that's 1 sustain, not sustain, sorry, 1 lethal.
1 lethal, yeah.
Yeah, and then this will be 2s actually, because mine's 1 toughness.
Again, yeah.
Toughness 2.
You're 2s all the time.
Yeah, 1 devastating in there. And then that one there for you, mate. There you go. Thank you.
5. AP is this?
AP2, I believe it is.
Okay, so they're all dead.
Okay. Cool.
Scorpions have stealth. Is that right?
Yeah, all my in shooting and melee, I'm -1 to be hit.
I don't know if Scorpions got stealth.
Scorpions have stealth.
Oh, Scorpions, sorry.
They might have. Usually just
That's a good question.
die to shoot. They do have stealth.
Okay.
It's fine. You still had the drone to shoot as well.
I did, yeah.
So we're all good.
Okay. All right. As long as you're happy, I'm happy to re-roll it.
Yeah,
if you
no,
want
we're
to,
all good. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, very good. Cool. So I think I'm not going to charge your water spiders because
No. If that's the end of your shooting, Dave, I do get to make a move.
you do.
Because it's Ynnari. What's the OC of this?
3, I believe.
3 on the Rhino.
We'll double check it for you, Ben. But play best for annihilator. Sorry, Ryan, it's 2, Ben.
2.
Yeah.
And that just moved normally, so it could charge me.
It just moved normally.
It could charge me. Could tank shot me.
Yeah.
Or I could just go on to here and be safe. If I move this Banshee squad, I hold the 2. You get 5 for holding your home on this one as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
just
you do,
5.
yeah.
So, I guess we'll just go and touch this one then. Should be safe from being charged anywhere, I think. Just make sure we are.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay. Yeah, you're nicely out of there then as well. I don't think we're going to do anything else to you, Ben, right now.
Okay, so you score extend?
Just extend, yep. And obviously sabotage, you can do your thing, extend.
Yes. So extend for 5, and you're sabotaging with this one guy.
Yes, I am indeed at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we go.
Did you want to keep sabotage, or do you want to bin it?
I probably will bin it.
Yeah.
I think because
I was going to advise you to bin it.
Yeah, because I think it's
very easy to kill.
Yeah, it is. We'll put those guys there,
Yeah.
and then yes, Ben, it's going to be over to you for the top of your turn.
Okay, cool. So I go to 3 in your turn.
Yeah, and in your command phase, I get to roll dice for your scorpions over there. So 6 or below.
For these.
Yeah, so 6 or below. Sorry, I'm warp
No,
spiders.
that's fine.
6 or below, they'll take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
There's a 6.
Okay.
So they are going to take just 1 mortal wound, Ben.
I'll just win the exile then.
Okay, no worries. And we've got nothing else currently inflicted, so please carry on.
Is it now we go for a sponsor?
We do it afterwards, after you draw your cards.
After I draw my cards.
Yeah, let's
After
do
you
those.
draw your cards.
So I go to 3 CP.
Very nice.
I get 4 of these fancy Aeldari dice again to do
Ooh.
my
Do your tricks.
whatever I want. I've still got no prisoners here, so established locus is my second card.
Yeah, okay, cool. Very nice.
All right,
And now let's go to a sponsor, please, George.
As a wargamer, you're going to know how important dice are to the game. You're going to know the memories that they create, whether they're good, the bad, the 6s, the 1s. The most important thing is having quality memories with your friends. And it goes even further when you've got dice that match the theme of your army. Whether you play Ultramarines, Necrons, Orcs, Chaos Marines, it really doesn't matter. And the dice are a massive aspect of that. And it's my pleasure to announce our sponsor, the Baron of Dice.
Back now.
Great, thanks. So yeah, toughness 9,
Yeah.
9 wounds,
Yeah.
5 up in Vulm, 3 base save.
Okay.
I'll just check they haven't doubly amended that. We'll triple check because this book, there's been lots of amendments, Ben, but that's usual. What are your thoughts on the new book, Ben? Got any initial
I like
thoughts?
the new Deathguard book, yeah. It's interesting.
Okay, great. It's actually got 10 wounds now.
It's got 10 wounds.
T9, 10
Okay.
wounds, 3 up, 5 up.
I'd like to get rid of this Rhino, but I know you're going to do some moves maybe when I come flying out to it.
I might do.
There's no Overwatch from the Rhino that I'm really worried about. There's Flamers.
And I can't use firing deck from the
Okay,
Rhino anyway for Overwatch.
Very quickly, Dave, just remind me, when do we roll for the Deathlord's Chosen Mortals again?
We've already done it.
I was just wondering for myself.
Oh, so it's in your opponent's command phase. So top
That's
of
it.
like we do.
I was wondering if it was after they've moved or if it's before they've moved.
Yeah, no, we do in our command phase because there is
Thank you.
one of the abilities on the strats allows us to extend the contagion range by 3 inches in any phase, so including your opponent's command phase. So you can, if someone is sat outside of 9 and turn 3 thinking, okay, I'm good, you can just drop that out and then they still have to roll.
Did you manage to get any mortal wounds this turn?
We got 1 mortal wound on
I
over there.
managed
On
to
the,
just take it on an exile.
Ooh.
Luckily.
luckily, yeah.
I'm going to advance the Banshees. I'm going to do +2 move,
Okay, mate.
and they're going to come out. So 4, 12. They're going to come this way towards your Rhino if you want to do your...
I want to do a nice, yeah. Thank you very much. I will do a 5-inch move. So I'm utilising Morty's reactive move. One of my units within 6, and then the unit moves within 9 of. So we're just going to go to, in fact, what we're going to do is 3. It's going to go there.
Just explain that to everyone about what it gives you. It gives you an
Yeah,
all-round-
so if you've got a unit that's within 6 of Mortarion and an enemy unit moves within 9 of that unit, I can reactive move it a flat 5. So I'm going to hop back.
And is that 1 unit per?
That's 1 activation I can use.
okay.
He's got 3 different abilities, and so this turn I'm using that.
Very nice.
All right, well, while they're doing that, let's have a little discussion between ourselves and we'll mute the table. Okay, Aidan. So I've got a little poll going up right now.
Oh,
Right,
I
cheeky
see this.
poll.
I see this cheeky poll.
You can see the cheeky poll.
I see the
saying,
cheeky poll.
would you include Mortarion in your lists with obviously his changes? Before, I don't know how competitive he was. I don't know what you would say.
He was pretty much auto include.
Right, okay.
It was 300 points, wasn't it? It was just absurd.
Well, yes, for his points cost. Do you see him as that now? Do you think you don't have to, or can you include him in lists?
He's not an auto-include, and that is a good thing. Mortarion now is just super interesting. He's the real question is, do you include Mortarion in your list? The actual question should be, do you want to include Mortarion in your list? You can 100% run a list with or without Mortarion, and both are good. I personally don't really run Mortarion. Well, I won't be. I mean, I'm still gonna try him. Obviously, I'm gonna, aren't I?
Yeah.
And that's mainly just because I don't really run centerpiece models. I was running him because he was auto take previously, but I prefer having different assets across the board. But that's just a personal playstyle thing. But I'm definitely still gonna try him out. Like, look at all the fun you get to have. You get to reactive move. You get to fight on death.
Have you ever had a reactive move before?
No, I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you understand how they work?
I the only time I understand what a reactive move is when it happens to me, and I just feel unrelenting anger. A bit like someone probably felt last game, I imagine.
Yeah, I think he's still seething.
Yeah, just a little. How you doing over there, buddy? He just flipped me off.
Yeah.
He didn't. He's very nice.
Oh, now he's just done it.
But I'm getting bust every game at our next team event. But no, yeah. The funny thing is, the reactive move actually, and this is my favorite bit about him. The reactive move is you get to use his ability to activate his things once per player turn.
Okay.
And the reactive move doesn't say in your movement phase. It's just when an opponent finishes a non-move. So actually, Dave could reactive move to the Ynnari move, which is actually really interesting.
Yeah, true.
But my favorite bit is when you move up to someone, they go, "I'm going to reactive move away," and if they still finish that reactive move within 9, you just get to chase them like a dog, which is really funny. It's like, get back here, you.
Yeah. It's funny because the armies, obviously, the big flaw of them is they're slow.
Yes.
Right? So having a reactive move of flat 5, is that right?
Flat 5, yes.
Flat 5. It's funny. It is very funny, but yeah, overall, it's definitely a unique role that he's got, and it's very different to all the other Demon Primarchs. Do you think it fits him? Knowing the lore of Mortarion.
The reactive move, I'm not so sure. The fighting on death, the shooting back, kind of understand that bit. But I mean, I'm happy to just have access to something. If you're going to give access to deathguard to some of these big, scary movement things, it probably should be on the Primarch. It should be an expensive to get special trick he can do. I wouldn't want this to be seen on like a 90-point character or something like that. That would just be a bit much.
Like a guy who gives crit 5s. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Have a word with GW, Stephen. Have a word.
Aiden, stop bullying World Eater players. That's from Necrojam.
No, that's my favorite thing to do. One of my best friends who does my podcast with us is Dara from the Red Path, and he's a lovely World Eater player, but we also bully him.
Yeah.
Not as much as the 1000 player though. David, Magic Man Dave, not Deathguard Dave, is the silly Doombolt man, and we always make fun of the silly Magic Man.
Silly Magic Man. Bloody hell. Well, yeah, overall, I think there's a lot of tools in your toolbox, isn't there? And we're seeing, I think this is a really interesting matchup, actually, seeing Ynnari go against deathguard, because Ynnari are one of the most tricksy armies in the movement phase, and probably the army that can actually bend the movement phase more than anyone else. So seeing how that goes into the game is going to be interesting.
Let's find out how it goes on.
All right, let's go back to the table.
I wasn't going to locus with anyone.
Do you want to just have a look at that? While we come back, I'll just tell you thanks, guys. Ben has kept hold of no prisoners, which was a great choice. There's a couple of easy pickups here, and he's also got established locus. That's what he's just looking at now. As you can see, the Ynnari are spreading out and making sure that I can't really drop anything too tastily into them. And we were just chuckling about just the warp spiders at the top there, is that they want to come and kill the poxwalkers, but they can't, because if they do, they're going to leave a hole for some Terminators to land in. So,
I'm not even sure I even want to do a locus,
like
to be honest, for 2 points. Just give you a unit for 2 points.
No.
Yeah, I really wanted to move this warp spider unit to here and kill all these poxwalkers.
Yeah.
But if I leave this gap here with your afflicted 6-inch Death Shroud unit, I lose this whole Incubi squad to it. And I'm not doing that.
It's really funny to watch a Ynnari player have a mental upset. He's like, "Oh, my opponent can do these things. Now you know how it feels.
He can move."
And the other funny thing was, you were talking about reactive move. So I've been playing 40K for just under 4 years now. That was the first reactive move I've ever made.
Dave
you.
now,
Thank
Dave
you.
now joined the reactive move club.
I can join the reactive move club. But Ben's gonna let me in the club now.
I'm going to start with these warp spiders, everything into those 3 poxwalkers.
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Yeah.
Can we put them up?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't get me wrong. There's a bit of me that would love to see if I could 5 up the whole lot. But
You might be able to.
go ahead, Ben. There's 2 for no prisoners for Ben there
I'll do
so
this
far.
back Reaper unit,
Yep.
the indirect into that poxwalker,
Yep.
and the 4 direct shots into your Rhino.
Cool.
So you've made me -1 to hit.
I have, yes.
Okay. Just
How many shots are you going to get into this one guy?
I'll roll it. It's 2d6 because I might.
Okay.
Need,
Yeah, if it's really low,
Yeah.
I'll try and save it. If it's not, we'll.
I also might have to use the second one if he lives, so it's probably worth it.
Okay, yeah, we'll hang it on.
Okay, so does your thing modify my ballistic skill?
No, it's just the hit roll. So I'm just -1 to be hit.
Okay,
In...
so the only unit in my army, they ignore it, the Reapers. I was just
Perfect.
checking. So
Okay,
they will actually hit on their normal ballistic skill.
Yeah, I'm not
But
changing.
everything else will be minus to hit.
Yeah, I'm not changing your characteristic.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do the 4 crack shots into that Rhino.
Go for it.
3s to hit. It's toughness.
It's tough as 9.
Toughness 9. So I will use my once per game flip to a 6 here. To
Okay.
get 4 hits.
I love that. Just turn it to a
Yeah.
6.
And then it will be 3s to wound you if you're T.
Yes, it is T9. Yeah.
3s to wound you.
Oh, good roll, Ben.
So, yeah, 4 wounds. AP2, no cover, and they're 3 damage each.
Ooh, AP2.
Yeah.
So 5 ups. No, 3 damage each.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly the amount of damage you need, mate. No, it's got 10 wounds.
It should be 4 saves. It was.
Oh, 4 saves. Sorry, I was
No,
going to
that's
say.
cool. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed it. Does it blow up? No, it doesn't. So.
Okay.
I am going to go. Yep, no worries, John.
They're like my drones, these boys.
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
I put 2 squads out because I thought it would take at least 2 squads of them to kill the Rhino.
Right, you are all good.
I do have the second squad that can shoot this angle if you come.
Yeah, I was just looking at whether I want to set up a potential Overwatch to your Banshees.
Just remember, Dave, I can.
Oh, you can turn it off with your. Yes,
turn
you
it off
can.
in the charge phase.
Yeah, that's very true. So what we're going to do is you. Here we go. So what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to set these guys up off the back of the plastic.
You do it, and then we'll jig it around if you
No
get
problem.
hidden from this second unit of Reapers.
Yeah, I think I should be able to because it's
think
2
you probably
bases go, and I've only got 7 plus the.
Yeah, because you can put some around here as well.
Yeah. So I think I can do. If you're happy.
Yeah.
Do
Let's
that.
give you that line there.
Let's just check and see whether I need to make sure move these guys like.
Just go a little bit over with him, and then you're good.
Is that all right?
Yeah, you're all good. Cool.
Okay. That gets you another 2 for no prisoners, Ben.
Yes. No one's on the plate there, so I'm not shooting that way. And then here, we may as well fire a gun at Mortarion because he's.
You may as well.
Anything we can ship him is good.
Yes, it is.
He's quite hard to kill. I'm just gonna do the Autarch's gun into him. So
Okay.
2s normally, 3s because you're
Correct.
And then
Doesn't matter. You got a 6.
toughness.
12.
Okay. 5s.
That's what you needed. AP.
It's AP4.
Yeah, go through.
Just D6 at this range.
Go for it. Very nice.
6.
Big 6.
Oh.
Good job, Ben. 5 up. Feeling pains. I think it's just 1, so he takes 5.
Okay.
Good job.
Well, we do have the indirect over there that I
Yes, you
forgot to
do.
roll.
That's all right,
I'll
go
do
for it.
now for you. 5 shots.
Go for it.
4s.
Let me get a marker.
3 hits and 4s.
Very nice.
Just the 1 on your Poxwalker.
Any AP?
No.
Okay,
you
so
get,
6
you get
up.
cover.
No, and then a 5 up. Feel no pain. No, you get him anyway.
Cool.
I thought you probably would. All good.
Just trying to get those no prisoners down.
Yeah, man. You're perfectly.
I'm going to spend a CP on the bikes.
Okay.
This will give them ignores cover and lethal hits.
Okay, great.
So there'll be lethal sustain, ignores cover, and they're going to everything's going to shoot your drone.
You're doing the reverse of Morty's. This has everything. Yeah.
I'm doing my exploding unit,
Yeah.
except mine doesn't have AP.
Yeah. Okay. And that's into the drone.
Yes.
Okay.
This is half of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit on 3s, and I'm going to full reroll because you're the closest eligible target.
Okay. Very nice.
So no 4s to hit.
4 to hit because of -1.
Army rule.
Yep.
So they go there.
2 sustained though.
It's 4 lethal,
Very nice.
and so that'll be 4
4 sustained. Yeah.
And then reroll hits.
Rerolls everything.
Got another one there. 4s to hit. Taking a lot of the 3s out.
-1s took a lot of 3s. Yeah, it did.
And there was another one.
One's for the sustained, yeah, great.
And this is strength 5, toughness.
Toughness 9.
So 5s.
Yep. 4 jump. Not bad though.
We're looking at those. So
Okay,
it's
so we've got
3,
4,
6, 8.
Okay,
and
very
then
nice.
I've got that again.
Very nice.
Just be your 3-up save.
Just on 3-up save. Still managed to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, Ben.
Is that feel no pain or not?
No feeling of pain.
okay.
Down to 4. Do that again, it should work. So 4s.
Less lethals this time, though.
Yeah.
I'll put 1 there for that one.
Okay.
Although that should be one of the rerolls.
Did any of the Plague Marines take any damage on the Rhinos?
Oh, good.
we haven't
Good
done
question.
that
I'll do that in
yet.
a sec.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and then I've got 4 more sustains.
No, there isn't.
Cool. They show it really well, those dice, don't they?
They're good, these orange dice, yeah. That's your saves there.
How many got?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
6, 8, 10. Based on that last roll, sorry, I've got some more guys over.
Maybe.
You should be all right.
Never know.
1, 2, 3. Liz on 1.
Okay.
And it doesn't bracket, luckily.
We might have to try that second indirect.
I think you might have to. Yeah.
So we'll do that. So that's the only thing they can see. So,
Yeah, sure.
he's got 11 shots.
That's probably enough.
11 shots.
So is he 4s?
4s to hit.
4s to hit.
Yeah.
Not bad. Any rerolls?
No, nothing on this. And it's strength 4, so I'm 6 to wound.
6s. You need 1.
Just got a dream. There you go. There's 1 wound.
There you go.
You would get cover. And
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
no
okay.
AP, so
Yeah,
you're all
it was,
good.
can't go better than a 3 anyway.
You're
So
all good.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I think I've got 1 unit left here.
Okay.
They're going for this drone.
Yep.
So I've got 3 pistols I can see in the autarch. I'm going to chuck a grenade first.
Of course you are.
I'll use the battle round 3 CP
Okay. Great.
from the autarch.
Very nice.
So 4s. Just the 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Unlucky.
The 2, 3 normal pistols. 1 hit.
Yep. What strength
4,
is it? So
no.
6 is to wound.
And then the autarch's Malta gun
Yeah. -1 to hit.
hits.
Cool.
Flip to a 6 once per game.
Because Aeldari, AP tons,
Yeah,
5 up, saves
you're
it.
all good. That would have been the +3 damage as
Would
well.
it?
So,
Okay,
yeah,
that was a good save
they had
then.
the potential to kill it.
Not nice.
What's its Overwatch like?
Not really. It would be D6 +2 plus blast.
Okay.
And I mean, all depends on what. No, I wouldn't.
Just can't see this. I've got two top possible charges. I
Yeah,
can
you
do
do.
here.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably go for them. They're not gonna affect my screen too much, I don't think. What's the measurement from that one there?
That one, Ben, is going to get you to get in there as a 6.
Okay. And their combat is
Punchy.
punchy.
And I have gotten a decent Overwatch here with the Malignant Playcaster.
Okay. Yeah, because you can see this guy.
Yes,
yeah.
you can. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to no Overwatch it then.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah, because Aeldari. Yeah, great.
I'll try and get the 6-inch onto the.
You're going to
blade.
charge here, yes.
Yeah, I think so. I got a 10.
Yeah, perfect. Sweet.
I didn't want to leave too big a gap in the middle. Was the problem.
And the whole rule of having to base is.
Yes, and because I don't think if I could get a guy within 6, you see, I can use.
you?
I could use a token in the combat phase
Yeah.
to 6-inch back, but I'm not going to be able to do that.
Okay.
I rolled too high,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
so you might be able to get some death shrouds in the middle of my army if I choose to.
If you choose,
Charge
if
there
you choose
as
to
well.
charge there now as well.
I might just leave that drone be.
This is the interesting threat about this now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that you kind of go, if I do get too aggressive with like, or actually, am I going to leave holes?
You might be able to heroic there. I don't know.
I think I just can. Do you
You
want
can
to try?
if
Do
you
you want to
know,
move
if
them?
I
Do you want
don't-
to put
I
that
could-
one there?
If you could go round a bit, I would.
You could definitely have got one round here.
Okay,
So
cool.
so
move it
just
round.
shift them around a little bit, and you're fine, Ben. We don't really want Mortarion
No.
coming over to say hello.
Fair play. He might come in over here, mind.
Yeah.
If I go that one. Then you can drop within 6 if you make me afflicted. Yeah.
So you are afflicted here, so I can
Afflicted
come down
there.
6.
Okay. Then you could wrap
Just
charge.
think they are battle shock, the Plague Marines.
They are, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so they couldn't have actually overwatched.
No,
But
no.
it doesn't matter.
It does. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
done it there anyway. It wasn't enough firepower to.
And you could
you
do
turned
it
it off.
here.
Do you want your token back?
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
saying.
Put it back.
But you could overwatch here
I could,
for a CP.
but I'm not going to.
No, I didn't think you would.
Because if you it's not a great Overwatch, and if you roll really high on your charge,
So if
I'll
I
just
roll
heroic
a
into
low
you.
enough charge, I can use a token to come back towards
Yeah.
these. Towards.
But if you roll a really high
objective.
one, then I'll Overwatch it. Then I'll
Yeah.
heroic into you with
I
Morty.
know, yeah. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay, come on, Ben. 12.
I got an 8.
Okay, that might be all right.
Yeah, it's still going to be too much.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way I can stop Mortarion coming in.
Kind of why I left him there
Yeah,
between the two.
You'll be able to do a heroic with him if you want to.
Yeah, I'll spend the CP for it. And I got a 9 on the. So
Yeah, no worries.
when you finish setting up, I'll budge him over.
Yeah,
You
carry
don't
on,
just
mate.
budge over Mortarion, all right? He strides over.
We're just
okay?
going to budge the demon
I'm just
Primarch
going
over.
to budge him over.
It's just like
Just elbow him in. How many wounds has Mortarion got left?
11.
Oh, both my big guns are over. Big weapons are on the drone though. That's a shame.
That is a
What's the
shame.
toughness of
What a
the
shame.
drone again?
9.
9. So it's 5 to wound you anyway. Okay, well I'll start here. So everything into the drone then.
Yeah, no problem, man. I think that makes sense. No
yeah.
point trying to hit Morty with a couple of hits.
That's it, innit?
Yeah.
Don't forget your -1s.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm
Yep.
going to hit you on 3s.
Yep.
I'd rather the rerolls into that unit, I think.
Okay.
So I'll do, just 3s to hit.
Okay, mate.
You're not infantry, are you, Dave? It's a shame.
Unfortunately, no, I don't have that keyword.
And your toughness 8?
The drone 9.
9s to 6s. We do get
We
3.
do get 3 though.
AP 2 damage 2.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to our 5-up invuln, and we save 1 and we take 2.
So
2
it'll
damage
be 4
each.
damage.
4
yeah,
damage
yeah.
total. Okay, Ben. We are down to 4 on the drone.
Now I can do the Autarch and Exarch together.
Go for it.
It's all going to hit on 3s anyway.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be 5s.
Okay.
Just the one.
Just the
This
one.
one's AP 3 damage 3.
5 up anyway. Yeah, takes 3.
Yeah.
So he's down to 1. Got another 1 wound
Didn't
drone.
quite kill him.
Didn't, Ben. I'm not, it's like,
And then we'll go to the Plague
Go over
one.
here.
I'm going to spend 1 for reroll 1s to hit.
okay, good idea.
And then we'll try and kill them.
Yeah, nice one. So -1 to hit again as always.
Yeah, so here's the 4 Banshees. So this will be 3s to hit, rerolling 1s,
Okay.
and then 3s to wound because anti-infantry 3 up.
Okay, sure. Nice roll. That one turned out nicely.
It did. Well, that was
not that great though.
Look at that wound roll.
Jesus, man. It's because of the stink. It was
one at AP2 damage 2.
just one.
You just won.
It was just one. And yep, you can have 1 of them. 2
Okay.
damage.
Yes.
Okay. I will let you have a plasma gun, Ben.
Okay. And then your toughness 5, yeah?
6.
Toughness 6. So the Autarch's 4s to win. So I do need them separate. So this is the squad leader because he wounds you on 3s.
Okay. -1
He
to hit.
misses twice.
Yeah.
And he doesn't wound. And then the Autarch.
-1 to hit.
And then 4s. 2 at AP3 damage 3.
2 at 3, so that'll be 6s. Need to kill 2 more.
2 more.
Nice one, Ben. You can have, unsurprisingly, the ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Where would you like to swing back first?
Is it my turn now?
I believe so. I don't
okay.
think I can do anything else.
Okay, so Mortarion's going to put 15 sustained damage 2 attacks
Okay.
into your Banshees.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Not very friendly.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hitting on 2s. 6s are still lethal and sustained.
Okay. I'll pick out your 6s.
Oh dear. That stays in and that comes
Yeah.
out.
These
so-
ones.
So I put one of the ones back in for
Oh,
the
okay.
sustained. That's lethal.
Oh, lethal, sorry.
And then this is wounding you on 2s.
Okay.
So that many, please, Ben, on your invuln.
Yeah. So these are
Look
the
at that
Banshees
beautiful man.
with 4 ups.
Okay, 2 damage each for any fails.
So it's 3 dead so far. Normal Banshee. You have a 4-up invuln in combat.
Yeah, nice.
So 4 normal ones dead.
Yeah.
You say it's 2 damage?
2 damage each.
This is the Exarch. He's dead. And then these 2 onto the Autarch. 4 ups. He's dead as well.
Okay.
I split all that out, you know.
You did. It was nice. Yeah,
didn't matter
you did it
anyway.
really delicately, but And then over here, so I'm going to just pile in these guys.
Over there, I'm going to do -1 to wound.
Okay. So in this unit, I'm going to have a bubotic weapon on the champion.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have 2 heavy weapons. And then I'm going to have knives. And that's just, so I'm going to have 4 knives. And then we're going to have a stick from the Plaguecaster. 4 attacks, Aiden?
4 attacks.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's yeah. So we'll just do this in order. Okay, so the Plaguecaster first.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, 6 to lethal.
That was sustained.
Yeah, sustained, but that was terrible. It's gonna be your -1 toughness, so 2s to wound.
So it'd be 3s, but it's fine.
3s, yeah. Sorry, your -1 to wound.
Strat,
Yeah.
Okay.
D3 damage for 1. They're 1 wound anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm asking.
They're 2 wounds on the exile.
Okay, we'll do the 4 bubotic weapons from the champion.
Okay.
This will be crit, 5 sustained.
Okay.
So remember that. So 2 crit and 2 sustained.
Okay.
Leave those there. 2s, 4 please. Sorry, 3s it would have been, but they did wound.
It's fine, yeah, they did wound. 3 dead.
Okay. That's the champion and him. Then we've got the heavy weapons. That's 3 crit, 3 sustained.
Okay.
That's all of. So that one 4s or 3s? 3s because it's
threes to
-1.
wound.
Okay, all of those, please.
6, yeah.
Yep. 2 damage
2
each.
damage,
Yeah.
and then the autarch, they're all dead.
Okay.
I was hoping to kill a few more then with that.
Yeah, I thought you might have done.
Well, was it 7 failed wounds out of 8 dice?
Yeah, you can't do anything about
No,
that.
you can't. That is my turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to ditch establish for CP.
Okay, man.
I'm going to score no prisoners for 5,
Okay,
and then you'll get a CP as well.
I will. So
Your
I'll
turn.
go back. I'll go up to 1 because we spent on heroicing.
Dave has
Okay, cool.
Home for 5.
Yep. Okay. Let's do.
Over to you, sir.
Let's see if we can do some stuff back to you, Ben.
I'm sure you will.
Certainly going to try. Let's draw some. So command phase, we've done that. Let's draw 2 cards. See what we get. So do you want them in the box?
Yes, please,
Yeah.
mate. That'd be great.
Cold the Horde, I don't think I can do.
No.
No. So I've got engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
And Aeldari. Okay.
Well, Aeldari's looking okay.
Aeldari's looking, yeah, perfectly all right, actually.
Just remember at the end of the shooting phase, I can move.
You can.
But you can then charge, so it's probably not a great idea.
Okay, let's get these out of here. Going to shuffle that one back in? Oh, we can't do it anyway, yeah.
Just chuck it out.
Yeah, you're right, we can't do it, so. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. I forget he's even there. That needs to be a 6. And it is. 7, get a CP.
Tally!
Good job, Tally Man.
2
Okay,
CP.
so we are going to be doing. Okay, I am going to in my.
Just got battle shocks on your drones.
Yes, good choice. Yeah, I'm not. That's a good point actually. So this one, fail. Other one, I think 6 on vehicles passes.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Right. So, have a look at where we are over here. Your Overwatch against the vehicle is probably not going to be that.
It's terrible.
It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Even though it's only got 1 wound though.
Yeah. Actually, it might kill
It might kill it
yeah.
on 1. So if we actually went, Morty's going to fly. So if he went.
Yeah, on 1, I might well do it.
Yeah, I think you might. 7. So I think what we might do over here. We'll put Morty here.
Okay.
So you are going to be in afflicted range now.
Okay.
These guys. So. I'm going to put
Oh, so you can now drop.
6 dash rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 3. Or
Yeah. Something horrible.
however, something else unpleasant. It's good there. You can Overwatch there if you want to.
Yeah.
Can't.
And it would be 4 rerolls to hit if Overwatch.
Yeah, it would be really good.
But not lethal hits anymore.
Yeah.
That's a strap.
And Overwatch model by model, right?
Yeah, everyone could see him when I shot.
Yeah, no, not him. If I put stuff within 24
okay.
and it's only models of within 24 of you
yeah,
that can do anything about it, right?
Sorry, we just found a really funny comment from Dennis. That wasn't a bad deathguard turn.
That's what it felt like. I didn't expect there to be so many Plague Marines left. That's the problem.
It was a horrendous roll, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. So,
all right, make it a bit of fun anyway.
exactly.
Do you think that on average, they would kill the Plague Marines?
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
I thought there'd be like 2 or 3 left. Which at which point is a good one to go in.
Yeah.
Because equally, if 3 are hitting me back, they don't kill me. Then
True.
they can't do anything in their turn. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they got to keep taking battle shocks as well, I guess. If
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's definitely the right choice, I think, to go for it.
Oh yeah, agreed.
those guys can go there. Morty is going there.
Okay, well, whilst the movement's all happening on the table, we're going to have a discussion and mute you guys. Looking at the table here, Aidan.
Yes.
Do you think Dave's in a good position still? It does still seem like there's a lot of Eldar. Ben's got control of the board quite well, really, hasn't he?
Ben has got the board control, but he is bleeding units. Cool. Well, that was a rough turn for Ben there. He shouldn't have lost that many units. But dice do happen. And losing all these Banshees and the character that were with him, that's quite brutal. And Dave keeping both his bloat drones as well for it. Because that bloat drone at the bottom just now stays still, shoots the bikes. It's going to have the blast. It's going to have the flat 3 damage, so it's going to pick up a couple of them.
Do you reckon it'll pick up all of them?
I don't know if it'll pick up all of them, but it'll definitely take a big chunk out of them. And we've got the Death Shroud to come in. We're pushing Mortarion up the top.
Yep.
Which is, if Mortarion goes up there and starts having a rampage, he has to be a bit careful of that Incubi brick.
Does it have fight first?
It can get fight first, I believe it does, yeah.
Okay, right.
Ooh. Anti-epic hero 2
so
on that
Ben's just given us some information about that unit, and it seems like the anti-Mortarion brick by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it does indeed. I do wonder if Mortarion's managed to get within 6 inches of those warp spiders, because Mortarion does do a cheeky mortal wounds D3 on a free up.
Oh, okay.
If he's within 6 of a unit, so
potentially with ones behind the wall, because it might be one touching the wall, right?
Yeah, so I do think that could be a possibility. So we could see some 3 damage there. Ben, just for a quick one, the warp spiders are within 6 of Mortarion there. Yes, they are. So you're gonna so we can Oh, he can drop as well, but he also does the mortal wounds at the end of his movement phase. So we're going to see a bit of mortal wounds coming out this turn, hopefully. And yeah, the play's on Dave now. So Dave got quite a lucky turn, hit back pretty hard in Ben's on turn. So now it's on Dave to capitalize on that momentum because Ben is, as you said correctly, got the board control, and he's also ahead on primary at the moment. So the tempo of the game is still under Ben's control even after a bad turn.
Yep.
And now it's up to Dave to capitalize on the bit of luck that he got to sort of push back and put that tempo back into his hands.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the thing is with this Ynnari, it's all about like cheap trading units, right? Really fast ones and loads of movement tricks, holding primary, taking primary across, switching the board state and stuff. And I think that's what Ben's done. He's just obviously moving units out. That first turn of a 15 on primary was all because he just moved a couple of units onto an objective outside of the movement phase, and it just swings primary massively. So, like you said, if Dave doesn't capitalize on that and actually take out a lot of these cheap trading units and the ones that you can see this turn, then Ben's just going to keep scoring, right?
If I'm Dave at this point, I'm going to keep it quiet so he can't hear me. I'm starting to think of just dropping 6 Death Shroud right into the middle of the board, because then if Ben wants to try and do his Ynnari move on to the 2 objectives, you have a charge set up ready to go to punish it, basically. Which is, obviously it's a little risky. You can have Death Shroud there, but the new Death Shroud,
well, right?
Yeah, you got the Overwatch. You're also toughness 7, 4 up. 4 wounds, 4 up invulnerable, 2 up save. You can go to ground against little AP shots. If the Fire Dragons don't even do that good because they have no rerolls against you.
Yeah.
If they want to get close, they're going to be in contagion range because it's going to be 9 in Ben's next turn because Ben went first.
Yeah.
So he can fairly confidently just land them there and have quite a dominating position, just looking over. The Dark Reapers are a little scary, but again, flat 3 damage doesn't matter. It's literally neutralized into the new 4 wounds because it's effectively, you need 2 shots to go through to kill a Death Shroud, so you've cut that damage by 50%.
Could you even go to, I don't know if Dark Reapers ignore cover, but you could
I know they ignore modifiers to hit and stuff. I don't know if they ignore cover, but you could potentially get 3-ups in the open.
Yeah, just go to ground, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely ways to maybe get around the Dark Reapers. And yeah, I mean, Ben was unlucky on the hit into those Plague Marines, and probably unlucky as well not to kill one of the drones at least.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, it's definitely, I think this turn's gonna be very interesting to see how Dave responds to all this. And I mean, it does look like there's potentially a deep strike coming into the middle of the board here, which is even though you were quiet, I think maybe telepathically.
He's
either way. You guys are on the same wavelength. Okay, there's a reason why you're both great players. Yeah.
But still, very fun game at the moment. Like lots of back and forth. Like the deathguard are, it's a very different approach. Whereas before, deathguard became very one-dimensional towards it. We literally saw hull spam become like the dominant thing for deathguard.
Yeah, or like vehicle spam, wasn't it? Like,
that's what I mean.
Bunch of like, it was a very stale way of playing. They've obviously referenced that stale, but it was quite a stale way to play. I mean, I played Chuck and Ori.
Yes.
I played him with his deathguard, and like he had the Predators, he had Rotigus, he had Mortarion, and I mean, some armies are just like, well, what do I do into that?
Yeah, 100%.
But at least, like we've discussed so much already today about how many tricks you have now.
Yeah, and different ways to approach it. I mean, if you look at Dave's list right here, it is night and day different to mine. I had 3 Death Shroud. Dave's rocking 12. He's got a Primarch. I didn't have a Primarch. The only real similarity is the 2 heavy blight launch drones, which are admittedly really good.
Yep.
So you're probably going to see quite a lot of them. There we go. There it is. There is the big brick. Just saying. He's basically just putting down a challenge to Ben now and being like, hey, I'm here. I exist. Come and deal with it. Do something about it. So Ben now can't realistically be going deadly intent. It's called lethal intent, isn't it, Ben? Yeah, lethal intent. Yeah, because Ben can't walk out there. He'll get flamed and overwatched. And Ben also can't now lethal intent to the middle because then it'll just get followed up very quickly by a nice Death Shroud charge. Yeah, so once again, as we were talking about then, the momentum was on Ben's side because he's advantage in primary. Dave's now threw down the gauntlet and now the tempo swung back. And it's up to Ben now to basically punish this brashness of this Deathguard player. But with the new Deathguard rules, is that going to be possible? They are tough cookies to crack.
Yeah, I mean, are there any defensive strats in this detachment?
Yeah. Very quickly, at Twin Daddy, they're not for Feel No Pain. They're only for Feel No Pain for the character that is attached. I read that wrong the first time too, and I got very excited. I did some silver strokes on my edge highlighting while I was there. And yeah,
I cried.
I cried a little bit, yeah. It wasn't, but it is not a 4-up Feel No Pain. It's only a 4-up Feel No Pain for the character. But interestingly though, if a single activation does kill your Death Shroud and then puts damage onto your character, at that point, the character will have the 4-up Feel No Pain because it's still part of the same activation.
Absolutely.
But yeah, very cool. And yeah, we're going back to the table now. Let's find out what's going on.
Let's do it.
Hi guys, thanks for coming back. Really sounds like you guys are having a good chat over there.
Yeah.
What's going on? It is quite an interesting board state now. A minute ago, Ben was like in a line here, and now there's a line here.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting. So we'll see. Because of the failed battle shock here, that is going to unfortunately ruin my engage. But I think Area Denial is looking quite healthy.
I think so, mate.
From that front, so we'll probably end up just burning engage. So we're going to do some shooting now into Ben's lot. So we'll start with the Death Shroud over there into the Warp Spider. So we're going to have Flamer. Now you're going to get Flamered back, if that's all right, Ben?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so you're going to get 4d6 anti-infantry 4 up, and then 1d6 anti-infantry 2 up.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to get 7, 9, and 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In fact, what toughness are you now, -1?
Toughness 2.
So in fact, I'm winning on 3s.
Yeah, it's fine.
So that is, we had 13.
Yeah.
So we actually have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I picked 13 dice up. I thought you were going to do 13.
No.
8.
Yep.
No AP?
No AP on this one.
3 ups. Exarch dead and 2 others dead.
Okay, and then Flamer for 1. Got 2 CP. How many are left?
2 left.
2 left. Do I need to kill? Yeah, I probably need to kill it. But actually, a charge might get me some movement, which actually I think I quite like the look of. So we'll leave them. We'll let the deathguard charge them. I think we'll try and make that one need it. Roll it if we need it.
Did you have something to do?
Oh yeah, they need to take mortal wounds at the end of the movement phase.
You said something about it.
So on a 2-up, they take. No, doesn't matter. Okay. Ignore that.
We're trying to showcase the new rules.
Good job, everyone. Okay. So over to here.
Yep.
We will do the drone is going to shoot into. I think we're going to shoot into this unit.
Okay.
Because I think they're more damaging. I know this could leave you on some primary, but that's the discussion here.
If you shoot them off, I can 1 CP sticky it anyway.
You can anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got CP to do that, right? Yeah.
I can sticky any objective that I die on.
Because I'm Aeldari.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Nice. Fine. The drone is going to shoot over here.
Okay.
So for 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2. We've got
6.
Just 1 for blast.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 3, 6 are lethal.
Do you degrade or not?
Sorry?
Do they degrade?
No, they don't.
Why did I ask?
Because deathguard. Strength 10. So that's 4, please, Ben.
AP?
AP 2.
So
you
AP
have got
1.
cover on a few.
So 5 ups here then. Pass 1, so
3 damage each.
3 die. Any more guns?
Nope, not from that one. Okay, cool. So interestingly, you can sticky that. So do I actually want to shoot them now? That is the question. That's the question. Typhus is going to use his ability into your Reapers.
Okay.
Or sorry, are these guys here?
Yeah. Range?
18 inches invisible. So on a 2-up,
yeah, you can.
I measured it out.
Yeah, good.
On a 2-up, D6 mortal wounds. On a 6, D3 plus 3.
Okay.
For 4 mortal wounds, please, Ben.
I'll kill the sergeant and 2 others.
Okay, great. What more you do on me? Fine. That's those guys. And then I think we are just going to go to some charges.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Dave. How did my boy Typhus do?
He just did 4 mortal wounds.
Oh,
he rolled a 6, so unfortunately we didn't get the D3 plus 3 high end, but we still got the 4.
Magnifique.
He's a nasty boy.
He is a nasty boy. Nasty boy. Cool. Let's just have a look at some charges.
So you're done shooting and you didn't kill anything, so I can't move.
No, unfortunately.
Sad
state of affairs.
Yeah.
So what we're going to look at, and I think I need to have, if it original big, I need to have.
Within 3.
Yeah, I am within 3 of one of the units.
You are.
And no enemy units within 3, so that's okay. Let's just do this dash shard unit up here into your warp spiders.
Okay.
Could you measure that for me? Just tell me what it is. I'll roll it if it's. It's a 10.
Well,
so
it's definitely a 10.
yeah. Could you mind just putting them as far like this side of them as I can get, please?
You want to be? Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. And then this unit here.
Yeah.
I'm going to. So I'm 9 away from this.
Yeah.
And
you're going for the serpent? Yeah.
I think we are going to go for the serpent. Not like that we won't, but I will CP re-roll it. Nope, it's a 7.
Thank God.
So yeah, unfortunately they're gonna sit there. So I think we are just going to probably leave ourselves there, Ben. And I'm going to just hit. Do you want me to roll 48 attacks into warp spiders?
I don't want you to do this.
Not 40. It's not 48. It's
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's so I'm going to burn engage at the end of my turn for a CP. Okay. Oh, sorry, champ.
No, just a quick thing. Curse Cowboy has just gifted 10 Vanguard Tactics membership. So thank you so much for that, dude.
Not woo, thank Dave. You. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. You can definitely have a yeehaw for that. Thank you very much. Very kind.
Tips out.
How's chat finding the game?
Can you tip your hoodie to him, please?
You can definitely have a tipped hoodie. How's chat enjoying the game, guys?
Yeah, all good.
You're going to make me work now, Dave.
I'm going to try, Ben. It's, you were all over the board. Now I'm all over the board. So let's see what happens. Guys, I'm going to burn engage for a CP.
Did we score anything that turn, Dave?
We scored Aeldari We are within
big five.
and for a big 5 because there's no Aeldari in the middle of the board.
Excellent.
Sad thing.
So how many CP will you guys be on going into turn 3?
So I'm on 3 now.
I would be on 2 from the end of the round, and I get 1 CP for burning, and then I go up another 1 for start of the turn.
And Ben, your primary will be
15.
Okay, so we'll,
so good, Eldar.
yeah, it's really good. We'll draw Ben's cards, and then we can have a Wedgman sponsor.
Nice.
See what Ben gets.
Overwhelming Force.
Okay.
And Assassinate. Perfect.
Perfect. Come into the middle.
I have to kill you, so I'm going to try.
All right,
Cool.
we'll go to our sponsor now then.
Yeah, let's go to the sponsor. Thanks.
The days of hiding who you are, being ashamed of your hobby, or the things that you're interested are well over. Which is why at Gambit Gaming, they've brought out a high quality cotton t-shirt, which is faction inspired, so no matter where you go, there is a t-shirt for every occasion. Whether it's getting ready to go to the coffee shop with your mates, checking out the local gaming store, or maybe heading out to a tournament, they'll have a faction-inspired t-shirt perfect for you.
We'll be next then.
We are back now.
Okay, great. Thanks, George.
Is everything of yours on the board now?
Yes.
And it can't go back up again?
No, because what I did was I kind of banked that you were going to get first turn, so I lifted the 6 off straight away. No, I can't. I've got no more uppy downy, so to speak. I've done my reactive move, and I've uppy downy. There's deathguard. Hey! The first time in history it's ever happened on stream.
They said it couldn't be done.
Unbelievable scenes here at the.
I have to battle shock this.
Yes.
Failed. Cool. I don't need them to do
Did it really
anything
matter? It
anyway.
didn't really matter,
You
did it?
can't get that CP because the Tallyman already give you one.
Good turn. Yes, because it was Ben's.
At least someone's keeping count.
Thank you very much, chap. Or guys behind the desk. Whoever did it. Good job.
OC?
Just 1 each.
1 each.
Yeah, they didn't give us a T7 and 4 wounds and 3 OC. there was some rationale in the.
Why ever not?
I mean, that's what I'm most complaining about.
I'm not.
Why aren't my Death Shroud also AC3? The thing I'm most annoyed about.
You're basically a custodian at this point, right?
Well, we're like the Rotodians.
The Rossodians.
Yeah. That's our
nickname for the new Codex.
Dave, we've got a comment saying Reginald Rusty is back.
Reginald Rusty is back. He will also be featuring again on the next Disgusting Resilient post.
You'll have to tell me if you want to Overwatch at any point.
Well, I just get this assumption you're going to move lots of things near me. So
I'm going to move lots, but you have to tell me.
I know I do.
If you want to Overwatch me.
Yeah.
Where's the character in this unit? Who is he? That guy.
That guy there, man. So, no, I'm not going to Overwatch you yet.
Crossroads. Right, well, while everyone's doing some movement at the table, we'll have a conversation and we'll come back to them in a minute.
How are we doing?
Okay, right, well, you predicted it.
A little bit.
It happened, and there's a load of Terminators in the middle of the board.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also Terminators on the top corner.
There is.
There's Terminators everywhere. Really, Ben's hand has really been forced now to deal with all this, and yeah, I'm interested to see how he does that.
And this is what it's kind of all about with the Deathguard. You are now going to ask your opponent to deal with this, and this turn is going to be impactful. You have your go turn as an opponent, and you either do enough and break through the Deathguard, or you don't. And as we may have previously seen, the Deathguard clapback is quite something to behold and experience.
It's it's been brutal, and this is a completely different game to the World Eaters game, really, isn't it? It's showing off a different way that the Death Guard can still be bullies and just like bully your opponent, even if they are running around scoring primary. Because Ben's dominating the score, really.
He is, yeah.
But is he going to have the assets to carry this up, keep this up? Is the difficult question, isn't it?
That's going to be the thing. It really depends on how many Death Shroud are still around at the end of this turn. Obviously, Mortarion, he'll probably have to make a choice between trying to deal with Mortarion or not. Looks like currently he's just going to ignore Mortarion and just rely on trying to put as much damage as possible into the Death Shroud. Obviously, that means Mortarion's still around, which is a big issue.
Yep.
Big scary moth boy. And I won't lie, Mortarion probably can pick up that Incubi brick next turn.
Just for shooting, right?
Shooting, he can grenade if he wants to. He'll also
he has grenades.
Yeah, he has grenades. He's also going to put the mortal wounds on them from his aura, and the Death Lord's chosen aura could potentially go off. So it could actually do quite a bit. But we got some fire dragons coming in from reserves, I think, possibly.
Okay.
So maybe they actually could potentially take out Marty. This is gonna be the turn of the 4-up.
Yes. Yeah. This is. It's actually last term was kind of what we saw. Dave doing was this, where he just put everything out there. Now Ben's doing it.
Yep.
But can they do what the World Eaters couldn't?
Yep. And there is a lot. Again, we got a lot of -1s coming around here to hit. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be touch and go on some of these things. Like we said before, the fire dragon's gonna be on 4s to hit, 3s to wound, and there's a 4-up invulnerable. It's quite a bit to get past. Mr. Mortarion doing a cheeky reactive move there, good sir.
Love it. There you go. There's your second one.
Interesting.
Right. Dennis has just put a really interesting chat in saying, my call for Death Shroud die. That's it. I'm going to challenge everyone now.
Okay.
I want all of us to predict how many Death Shroud will die this turn.
How many Death Shroud will die? I think my money is probably going to be, I'll say 5.
So you think 5?
Yeah.
So should we put a range from 3 to 7?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
3 to 7, yeah. So
I mean, it could be worse. It's gonna be so many. Oh, this is gonna be so hard.
I can only do 6, so
that's fine.
Let's stick at 6.
Yep.
I'll put 6+.
Yeah, 6+, and then we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, cool. Let us know. Vote on the poll and let us know your thoughts. Or just comment, 8 Death Shroud. They're chunked, they're 4 wounds each. Let's put the stat line out there. They are 4 chunked. Wounds each, toughness 7, right?
Yes, toughness 7, 4 wounds each, 2-up save, 4-up invulnerable. The Incubi are quite scary, but I think what a strength of Incubi is 4?
They are strength 4, AP 2, damage 2.
So that could be scary. This is so roll dependent.
Yes.
Who's going to roll hot here? I'm
pretty sure he can give them sustained or lethal. I think it's a stratagem. There may be a reroll involved there. He obviously has a Vizark and Yvrain in there as well. The Vizark is very hitting.
Oh, have we got an Overwatch?
So I think so.
We got an Overwatch here, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for them to move everything and go.
No AP on this then?
Yeah, so the Fire Dragons in the middle have been Overwatched.
So 4.
I'm guessing
Okay,
probably by the big...
nice.
Yeah, is
That's
there
right,
any more?
But interestingly, Ben no Overwatched the Incubi. Obviously, you can only Overwatch 1 unit here, so it's very difficult. If you're going to force your opponent to do an Overwatch, you just got to send everything, haven't you, really?
Exactly. You're just going to have to... There you go. So we've popped off 3 Fire Dragons, and that's probably that's pretty decent. Obviously, he's not rocking -1 save. With -1 save, I imagine that would have probably been the entire unit. But on the bright side, this -1 to hit is going to affect Ben in his swing back and the damage output back. This is really cool because we're going to see now... again, remember, this isn't a tournament. There's nothing to lose here, really, both sides. So it's a great way for us to see what kind of punishment this can take. I would feel, if this was my detachment before, and I had my Demon Prince and I had my -1 damage, I am not scared of that Incubi brick.
No.
1 damage in melee against me.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Come and try it.
Yeah, definitely. The kind of the main thing that you have is you can bully combat factions, right? And Ynnari is a combat faction.
Yes, and let's not forget, though, Dave does have Fight on Death. Dave does have a 4-up Fight on Death, and each Death Shroud, if it fights on death, can do 8 sweep attacks.
Yes.
8.
Which obviously against Aeldari is...
Against Aeldari, like, we could see a lot of dead Incubi here, which then means Mortarion's going to have a much easier job of finishing that off next turn. So really, it's going to come down to how much damage Ben can do in the shooting phase, because that's where Dave can't really retaliate as much. But with Fight on Death, and then again, if anything here lives... All it has to do is stand still, and in next turn for Ben, we're gonna have so many rolls for mortal wounds. It's gonna really kick off the next turn. These 2 next turns are gonna be real big.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that, and I think one thing, can you use Mortarion's ability again to maybe do the Fight on Death on 2s?
I think you've already reactive moved, haven't you? So he can't this but around. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that because obviously Fight on Death on 2s is good into this sort of matchup as well, but
exactly
to keep Mortarion safe, because there's a lot of things here that. Could hurt him.
There 100% is. There's a lot of threats here. That can potentially hurt Marty. One thing. We're going back to the table. I'll save my thoughts for now.
All right.
No, once again, another great chat, guys. And thanks for aiding your insights on Deathguard. And George, brilliant questioning on it. I think what we've probably set up now. Is a lot of dice about to get rolled. And this feels a little bit like where the World Eaters thing got to.
If I bounce now,
If you bounce
it's
now,
over.
I'm going to hurt you really bad. But you've got enough tools to really hurt me here.
Yeah, it's going to depend on.
And I think, guys, just on the Morty thing, the reason why I did the reactive move and didn't either try and bring him closer to the big brick of that shroud is because if Morty dies first, then I don't get to use his abilities anyway. So actually, I thought about pulling him away meant the incubi I've got to decide to go after Morty or come into the dash shroud.
Yeah,
and then that way Morty
sense.
then, if they go into the dash shroud, Morty's going to come into them afterwards. And so.
Yeah.
Do you have any ability to get a field of pain on the Terminators?
No. Okay. That's just
nice. That's a nice thing to know.
Yeah, I don't really have any kind of real tricks at this point, so for defense.
Yvrain will shoot them first then.
Okay, so
this
just
is D6 plus 3 shots.
All right.
So 5.
Is this torrent?
It's hits on 2s, so 3s because of you.
Yep.
And then it's devs on 2s.
Love it.
And then 2s.
Okay, mate. Roll some on for me, please. No.
6 dev wounds from Yvrain.
Okay, into this unit here.
Into the big unit.
Yeah, cool. So
if there's something Death Shroud don't like, it's
one dead.
Death Wounds.
And,
Death Wounds,
6
yeah.
was it?
Yeah, 6.
Yes, mate, okay, 1 dead and 2. Now that would have killed 2 of them before.
I know. It's a shame we don't kill 2 of them now. I'll do the Storm Guardians next.
Okay.
6 pistols, so 4s because
good roll.
Yeah. And then toughness
7,
so 5. 2 at AP1.
Okay. Fine.
And then I've got 2 flamers in there. That's 9.
Nice number of shots.
5.
Just 1 there, Ben.
These are 2-ups, 3 2-up saves.
Okay, mate. Still take 1.
Darn, we didn't kill one. 2 Malta guns.
Yeah, go. Minus 1 to hit.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Loves it.
Loves it. So you got 1 on a wound now.
Yep.
The 2-man Fire Dragon Squad will shoot here.
Okay, mate.
They're going to chuck a grenade first.
Of course they are. Just do the same grenade roll we did earlier.
Hope not.
Oh!
4 mortals that time.
Okay. 1 dead, and this guy's going to go on to. I took 3, so you did 4 total, right?
4 total, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have that one.
Okay, and then the the normal gun.
Yep.
Hits.
Nice.
Wounds.
Definitely a wound.
AP4.
Loves it.
And the big gun
Misses.
misses. He'll use his token to flip to a 6 to wound.
Of course he will.
And then 3s to wound. 1 more.
Nope. Is that the same? Is that another AP4?
It's minimum 4 damage at this
no
range.
problem at all. Keep going, mate.
Got 1 flip left on the
That's a
Rex.
dead one, right?
He's used a flip, yeah. That's it.
You've killed 3, yeah?
Yeah. We used the 5-man squad to shoot here.
Okay.
So they've already used their flip. So this big gun's 3s to hit.
Okay.
They ignore their hit mods. Strength 10.
Okay.
So 3s to wound.
3 syringe, yes.
3 wounds. AP2. Damage 3 each.
Save 1 goes through.
Okay, and then the 1 damage weapon. Try and chip that. 12 shots. They like the indirect, these guys.
They do, don't they?
I can actually see you, so I'm not shooting indirect.
No, you're not.
So 3s.
And they're ignoring mods, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause that's the
That's their
ability.
ability, yeah.
And then 5s.
Go for it.
Just 1, 2.
2. You got a 6 up there?
2 with no AP.
All right, mate. Still take 1.
Kill that 1 wound guy. We need
Of
the
course.
efficiencies into these boys.
I know.
And then we've got 2 Reapers that can only see there, so they're going to go there.
Yep.
These 2 here. I'll flip that to a 6 now. That's all the flips gone here. 3s, 2 wounds, AP2.
Oh.
They 3 each.
They
So
both
that
go through.
just kills the 1.
Yeah, good job.
Oh. I don't want that drone to live. Is it worth a CP though? It's got 1 wound left, isn't it?
1 wound only, so your normal shooting might just do it.
Yeah. What else do I need a CP for? Not a lot. I've already grenaded. There is a possibility of a tank shock if I charge in there.
Yeah.
I'll go to 1.
Okay, mate.
I'll go lethal and ignore cover.
Okay.
It's 3s, so 4s.
Okay.
And I reroll hits, and then these are lethal.
Very nice. Let me just roll those because
Yeah,
it might be enough. What is it? APA is dead.
Yep.
Does it blow up? No, it doesn't.
5-man dragon squad. We'll shoot everything into here.
Sure.
So here's the 4 normal guys. Actually, let's do the big guy first.
All right.
So he hits.
Yep.
And he wounds.
Okay.
It's AP4.
AP loads. Yeah, go
Be
through.
a dead one.
Okay.
Every one of these that fails will be dead because it's mounted 3.
Minimum 4. Yeah.
And then these hit on 4s.
Okay.
No hits.
Okay.
But I will flip to a 6 with the 1.
Of course you will.
And then I'll wound you. And I'll kill another one.
Kill another one.
Yeah.
Got look in the 4-ups there.
And then we will shoot all of the warp spiders into the squad in front of them.
Do they have to have wounds?
Not anymore. They basically, when they updated the Codex, they got AP1 ignore cover, which I personally think is much better.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll do them same order. So I owe you a flicker jump there.
For what?
5 guys.
Okay.
I'm good.
They're fine.
So I always do the twin link gun first.
Yep, sure.
There's 2 shots. Go. With 5s now. And then the strength 5 gun.
Okay.
5s. 1 AP2 on that one.
Okay. There's a 4-up, finally.
Then...
They do exist, people.
13, 15.
Okay, cool. It's going to be on 5s?
It's just 5s.
Okay.
With no rerolls.
Sure. Lords are going to stand back up as well. And those Lords alone can kill.
4. AP?
AP1.
AP1, mate. Okay, so 3-ups. I still take 1.
Take a wound. Okay, we'll go Wave Serpent. It'll shoot everything here.
Okay.
So here's the Shuriken Cannon.
All right.
1 lethal on this. Toughness?
7.
Nothing, so just 1. AP1.
It's fine.
And then the Lance. Misses.
Yep.
That's all shot. Just this squad.
Cool.
Into Mortarion.
Go for it, man.
So, the 4 big ones.
Yep.
Sorry, I'll do the big one first.
Okay.
He hits.
He does.
And he's strength 12.
I'm T12.
So,
Falls.
Okay.
That's what you need. Do you get... Oh, that's definitely not a save.
I'm not in mountain range. It's D6.
Okay, mate.
6.
You did that last time.
I did. I'm getting lucky on Morty here.
You're doing a good job, mate. So these will be 5-ups. He only saves 1, so he's going to take 5 there. So he's down to 6, I believe.
Okay, and then the other 4.
Let's quickly adjust that.
So they'll be hitting on 4s, but re-rolling because you're a monster.
Of course.
1 Mr. Bar. All hit.
Yep.
And then 5s.
Cool.
And I can re-roll.
Go for it.
And I'll flip it to a 6. 4 invons on Morty. These are D6 a piece.
Okay, fell 1.
It's 4 for me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Fell 2.
Fell 2.
That should be enough.
It's 2d6.
He's got 6 left.
And I've already CP'd, so I can't re-roll.
Okay,
this.
go on.
What do you reckon?
It's going to be 5.
It's 5.
So there's a really funny story with this. Aidan was playing a TTS game, and when he was dragging the dice to drop them in, I was just calling what the charge rolls were, and I got like 4 of them in a row correct, number for number on the dice.
Yeah.
So that's why I should have been doing that earlier.
You're a prophet.
Right. So 5, right?
Yes.
He saves 2. Feel no pain. Sorry, is this for feel no pains?
Yeah, feel no pain.
Yeah. So
you've got 3 left, yeah?
Yes, that's right, mate.
Go on, Marty.
At least we got him wounded.
Yep.
And we will go. There's no point charging you there. It's all crap in combat.
Nice way to put it.
What's the serpent to here? If I get the serpent though, you can heroic. Here.
You can reroll the damage, I think, for the fire dragons apparently.
Oh, I can. Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
go on, man.
What did I roll? It was a 5, wasn't it? 3 and a 2.
3 and a 2.
It was, yeah.
I'll keep the 3. Reroll the 2.
Okay, it's gonna be a 1.
It's a 4, so you would take another 2 damage.
Okay.
So you can't die. Thanks,
good.
chat. He's
Good
down
thing
to
too.
1.
Thanks, chat. We've just made everything lots of 1 wound things floating around.
There you go. Yeah, I forgot that.
That's all right. That's good.
You have a lot more to think of when you're playing on camera, don't
Yeah,
you?
you do.
Playing
Yeah.
They will charge here.
Okay. They definitely made it.
Mr. Dave, can I just borrow the data card a second?
You can. Hold on 1 second.
Thank you very much, good sir.
That's all right.
What's the OC of Mortarion?
6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to take that back off in there. I was thinking with the
Yeah,
6
you-
inch, if I dragged out, but it's not going to work.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather everyone just hits you here, though.
I think it makes sense.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and I'm not charging the other one.
Okay, you go for it.
So here's
Hang on.
Yvrane will pick reroll wounds against that unit.
Okay.
I'll start with her, so she's 5 attacks.
Okay, mate.
I want to make sure I get both my cards. So 1 CP reroll, 1's to hit.
Okay, and -1 to be hit.
So this will be freeze, reroll 1s.
Okay.
Okay, and then she is strength 5.
So 5 to wound.
Reroll wounds, 6 is a dev wounds.
Right. So you need a few.
So 3 dev wounds.
And how much damage each?
They're
Dev wound?
2 each.
That's so 2 is going to kill 1. So you haven't got any more dev wounds, right?
No, yes, the next model's got dev wounds.
Yeah. So there's okay. No. I just
Is
mean
he
as in-
full wounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What kills 1?
1 dead, and then
And how many saves were there?
no saves.
Okay, fine. So the
How
character,
many wounds does the character have?
the
6.
character has got 6.
So he's got 4
He's
left.
got 4 left. Yep.
Here's the. I'm going to do the Vizark's dev wound.
Yep.
Weapon. And this is going to be 5s. Rerolling. So it's 2 devs already.
Yep.
4 devs.
Okay.
Got 'em.
Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 CP for Final Death.
Okay.
So
On the two models, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's no worries.
So one of them is going to fight on death.
Okay.
I'm going to do it on the Death Shroud because I want maximum number of attacks.
Okay.
So Dave, just very quickly, 1, the Lord of Contagion can sweep as well.
And true.
But you technically should roll it for each model.
Okay.
But so
You
yeah,
can-
just to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
Because we're
You
not
can-
used to it. We've never had fight on death.
I don't mind re-rolling
You can pick whoever you like.
it. You're right. He does have sweep. How many sweep attacks did he get?
Yeah, Dave. Okay, 10. 10 at 6-1-1.
Okay. Do you mind if I do him instead?
You can do whoever you like.
And okay, fine. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sustained and lethal.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lethal and sustained.
Oh my
He's
god.
going to kill the whole.
And he's got
brick,
lance.
Lance is only when you charge.
Oh yeah, yes, of course. So I dropped 1, 1, 2, 3, and then another 6.
It's fun.
Two,
It's funny seeing you guys have all
3, 4,
these new rules because
5,
it's like,
6.
what is
2
this?
swing.
What does this do?
isn't it? What is this?
So that is
What's the AP
2,
of it?
4, 6, 8, 9, 15.
What's the AP of it?
AP1.
You're lucky you don't have the -1 save right now.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh,
got
Dave,
4
you have a
save.
feel no pain on your character.
Oh, yes, I do.
activation as well, but
Oh.
it's fine. We'll come back.
We'll come back.
We're too far gone now.
We've too far
I've
now.
still got all the incubi to swing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm
So he
pretty
would've-
sure he's dead.
Yeah, he would have died. So it's 15 total.
Yeah, I'm just doing them
Okay.
in bits. So 5 so far. So 6. No, -1. Yeah.
-1.
Still 5. So you kill 5 incubi.
Okay. And then is that the end of?
That's it.
So on a
everyone
2 up,
dead,
he stands back up,
yeah? Oh, okay.
which he does.
Okay. That's this guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it just as close to where he was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that at the end of the phase, or?
At the end of the fight, we haven't got any more fights, have we?
Yeah, but is that at the end of the phase? So can I go back into him, basically?
Oh, do you mean can you pile in?
End of the phase.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. So it's up to you. If you yeah, we.
No, if it's end of the phase,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't pile
I
back
was
in.
gonna say,
and-
if it was instantly, I'll just go straight back in.
Yeah, no, it's end of
That's
phase.
fine.
So it's just I
worries.
assumed that was the end of the
Yeah,
fight.
that's cool.
Okay.
Does
Cool,
he
man,
get
good
back
job.
up on 4 wounds, does he?
He gets back up on 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay,
Nice.
So I got assassinate and overwhelming.
You did, well done,
for Max for 10.
Very nice.
10 points on
then-
everyone.
Max-
5 points on
Max
everyone.
women. Does get assassination because it does count as a kill.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
3 wounds on your lord, Dave.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
And then Dave, you hold 2.
I do hold 2, and I've got
Providing
1.
Morty passes passage.
Exactly. Which he definitely does.
Nice. So 2 for Dave.
And what
1
CP
CP.
are
Ben,
we
have you
on?
got a CP?
yeah, I've just put him on.
Okay, mate. Let's draw some cards.
I think our turn went okay.
That was good, mate. I get no prisoners and containment. I think I'm.
You can see your tally man before you decide to redraw.
True. I keep forgetting he's there. Doesn't get me one anyway. What else is going to be in that so many years? I mean, I don't really want to be doing containment, if I'm honest.
You do need battle shock on him. As well.
Yes, I do, mate. I won't
You
be
get
spending any
to search
strats
your
on him.
cards first.
No, sorry, I won't be doing any strats
okay.
with him anyway.
He failed.
Yeah, he's fine. He's failed. I will get rid of containment.
Okay.
Actually, I'll. I just want to burn it at the end of the phase.
Is it currently no prisoners containment?
Yeah, I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep hold of it.
Okay.
And I'll burn it. I think is what I'll do. Okay, so let's look at some.
Okay, we have had Mandy D be a member for 30 months.
Okay.
All these cool new rules for deathguard. If only there was a masterclass somewhere that could help walk through it all in an easy to learn manner. Well, for all you lucky people, I will put up a QR code which will have it in.
Can you do
if you are
with those
interested
guys?
in any of these masterclasses, they are all linked in the description. If you do want any of them, just let me know and I can put the link in the comments as well. But the masterclasses, they will be ready on the 9th of May, so you'll be able to get access to them then, but you can pre-order it now. If you pre-order any of them, so if you pre-order World Eaters or you pre-order the Death Guard, you will get the other one for free alongside that, but only for the pre-order period. All right. So, Aidan, let's talk. Let's let them do all their movement at the table. So we'll mute them, and then we can just discuss how that turn just went. So, interestingly, he is going to have to hit back quite hard now, right?
He does, but hitting back into elves is it's not the hardest thing to do in the world. These are army toughness 2. And honestly, Dave can do a lot of just standing still and just doing a lot of shots. So, for example, Mortarion can stand still. He can just do his he doesn't want to move because he's going to get, if he flinches, he'll get overwatched by fire dragons, which is a bit risky on 1 wound.
Yep.
The Death Shroud can move up, flame that squad off. He can shoot down to Yvrane. The Bloat Drone can peek and shoot Yvrane. The Death Shroud down the bottom can flame something and shoot. And we've got that Plague Marine squad that can still come out to play. So there's still a lot of punch back here on the Death Guard, even with small amount of models they have. So I honestly, it's kind of going to see how this turn goes.
Yeah.
If the punchback is good and the mortal wounds is quite high, Typhus is still alive, so we're going to see another D6 mortal wounds coming out.
Where is Typhus out of?
He is on the central objective at the bottom side.
In the middle. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to see that come out. We're going to see then in Ben's command phase, every single unit here is going to have to roll for mortal wounds.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna see a lot of stuff. So we're spending the CP up top to give the Death Shroud assault. Smart lets him use that movement, doesn't have to rely on a really long charge, and it basically ensures that these fire dragons are about to go bye-byes.
Yes.
Which is really, really nice. So these Death Shroud go bye-bye. And it just keeps the movement. You want to keep your units moving. And he just got a 6 on the advance, which is really nice.
How far is Mortarion's range for his shooting?
24 now. It used to be 18 and it's been buffed up to 24. That's great.
So he's easily going to be able to shoot the Incubi.
Yeah, so I think in this one, he fires down at them. The blow drone pops out. The Incubi are the biggest problem here, and the fire dragons. It's like I said, it's a lot of work for Dave to do here, but given it's all into toughness 2, it's now the realms of possibility. And that Plague Marine squad down bottom has that horrendous Playcaster Flame as well.
Yep.
So there's still plenty to play for. And even the Biological Putrefier can now throw grenades, like just strength 7, AP 1, 2 damage.
Yeah.
So you don't need much to kill these Eldar units. I'll tell you that for sure.
No, and they're obviously all out in the open now, ready to be hit. But it's just whether or not, because I think what Ben has done here is he's kind of crippled the movement of the Death Guard army, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of these units now are paralyzed. They can't move because of the threat of a fire dragon unit overwatching them.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of scary things, and again, Dave's hand is. There's a lot of forcing hands in this game. To be honest,
there is. It's been an interesting matchup. Oh yes,
the Fire Dragon Overwatch isn't as good because they don't get any of the rerolls on it.
Right. Yeah. Because they're not going to be able to reroll again. They do against monsters, like against Mortarion. You could, right?
No, it's shooting phase.
It's only it's not like the Eradicator one. It's locked to my shooting phase or when I shoot. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. I didn't know that.
You can't even use it on the shoot back strat. It's your shooting phase.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah, it's a bit worse than I thought it was then.
The only thing that's the major thing is Dave has to be
gonna
aware
go
that
slightly
you
that
can't
way.
charge the incubi because they'll fight first. So Dave has to ideally shoot the incubi to death
Yes.
because you don't want to charge that. You can charge fire dragons. Who cares if they fight first? Like, you can
True.
go charge at that. You can go charge the Storm Guardians. We just need to see a lot of elf bodies leave the table, and then from then on, we really are in a mud fight with a knife. Like, it's just going to be scraps of elves,
which you love,
scraps
right?
of
Yeah.
scraps of deathguard, and that's when the mortal wounds from this Death Lord's Chosen are going to start plinking away. Because when you've only got scraps and a 1 wound unit here, a 2 wound unit there, every time that those mortals kick in, and now they've just finished off a squad, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an interesting situation here with this Lord of Contagion we see just on the screen. And obviously he fights on death. He fought on death, killed 5 incubi, which is a pretty good feat with loads of damage one attacks, right? But then he can then get back up and then potentially can fight you and then fight on death again, potentially, right? So that's something you should always try and look at if you do have a fight on death and a get back up strat or get back up ability.
Exactly. And what's going to be interesting as well is he can, because it's a new turn, Dave once again has access to the 2-up fight on death again. So he could actually, even though we just said respect the fight first, he could just yeet that Lord of Contagion in there, bank on the 2-up and just do a lot of sweeps as well.
True.
It might finish off, if there's a character left or something like that, but it's going to be
May
interesting.
as well, right?
It's going to be really interesting.
All right, well, we're going to go back to the table and we'll see what everyone's saying.
Okay, cool. We're going to do some shooting. So the dash out at the top are going to shoot the fire dragons.
When is Typhus's ability?
Any point in the
Any shoot.
So yeah, it's not a major attack. Yeah,
it's not like start or end.
No. It's just pick a unit with visible in 18 in that phase.
Cool.
So at the top there, we're going to have 4d6 because the champion's got 2
into here.
The dragons.
Okay.
For 10, 13.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Are you within 9, Ben?
Yeah, you just moved up.
Yeah.
You're just outside of 6 of me.
Yeah, so you are fine. So you're going to be winning on 3s. So it's going to be those, please. No AP because we're not taking the
3
sickness.
ups then. Oh,
that's pretty good.
yeah, I took 3 damage. So 3 guys.
Okay, and then the Lord of Virulence himself is going to shoot, and this will have AP on it.
Okay.
For 6,
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6. Anti-infantry 2 up.
Okay.
They are 6, please. At AP 1.
Okay. I can do it all together anyway. 4 ups. You just kill them.
Oof. Okay. That's 1 for no prisoners. We will do the Malignant Plaguecaster and the Plasma Gun. Yeah. We're going to go into.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, we're going to do Morty into them first.
Okay. Remember, if you shoot them, I could move.
Yeah, it's just I'm working out which way. Do you have to? And you can just move any direction?
I can move anywhere I like. Yeah.
Okay. D6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably don't need to roll an awful lot to get past
No, that's
this,
what I'm looking at. Yeah.
lip.
It's just whether or not you can get enough distance. I think you're going to struggle to get out of range of Morty. Because he's 24 inches. And
I believe so. Yeah.
So,
you could have just done this with him. And then he sees in here anyway, so you're fine.
Yeah, okay. So we'll shoot with this unit first then. Because I think Morty can then get coverage. So Plaguecaster first, D6.
Dave, do you want to pick something with the LOV to point at?
Can
you see anything down the range for reroll ones to hit?
Who is he?
The Lord of Virulence is over there. Yes, yeah, actually, you're right. Reroll ones to hit. That will be, so we'll pick this unit.
Yeah, you can see him.
Reroll ones. And actually, I need to, did I roll for Tallyman?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
failed
Fine. Oh, yes, because it was.
That's the usual thing that happens.
It is exactly the thing that happens. Yeah, okay. So reroll ones to hit here.
Okay.
These 2 in. The Malignant Plaguecaster's ability has not been changed to, just want to check it's not changed to Blast. I think it's stupid, is it? No, fine. D6 plus 3 for 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And how many in the unit, Ben? Just about 8 or so? 7, so just 1. Sorry, not 1. It's not Blast, I just said that. So we're going to be hitting you on 3s. So it's Torrent, so you're -1 toughness. So I'm winning on 2s probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Strength 6.
Yep.
Okay, I'll have this check. He's fine.
7, yeah?
Yeah, and it's AP 2.
Okay.
I'll check that was right.
So I've got 5 incubi left. Is it just damage 1 or damage 2?
Damage D3.
Okay, so 4 normal guys then. 5 ups. What's the AP of it, sorry?
AP 2.
Okay, yeah. So it's 3 dead so far. That's all the normal guys dead. Then on the sergeant, roll the D3 damage on that one for me.
Okay, sure, mate. Just 2.
Okay, so he's dead, and then I'll take AP. Sorry,
AP2.
okay, I'll take it on the Visarch.
Okay.
He's good.
Cool.
So they're 2 individual units now.
Okay. How many wounds on each one?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Okay.
4 on Yvraine.
Yeah.
5 on the Visarch.
Anyone got any feel no pains?
No, because there's no one in the unit now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And sorry, 4 and 5? Or 4
and 5.
Okay, 4 and 5.
He doesn't have fights first anymore either because you killed the squad.
Okay, mate. So
She's the one who's more dangerous because of the dev wound shooting. So
okay, so
I'm going to try and kill one, I kill her.
yeah, okay. So Mortarion's going to put everything
Dave,
into
your
her.
plasma gun.
Sorry?
You didn't shoot your plasma gun.
Yeah, good point. Not in half range because you're outside 12. Do I want to overcharge it? Yeah, I might as well. So we get. Sorry, it's just 1, isn't it?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one
yeah.
shot.
Sorry.
It hits.
Happy.
Wounds.
Wins AP2. He's fine. Does he kill himself? No, he doesn't. Fine, that's shooting from them. Morty's going to put everything into her.
Okay.
So the lantern hits. What's toughness is she? -1?
3.
Definitely wounds. It's AP3.
Goes through. Damage.
Okay, flat 3.
She's got 1 left.
And then we've got Rotwind for 4 plus 3. 6s are lethal.
Reroll wounds. Hits.
Oh yeah, 1s of 1. Sorry, thank you very much. That is lethal. And then 6s are devastating. 1 lethal, 1 devastating,
Dead,
and
dead,
8.
dead,
Yeah,
dead,
okay.
Dead.
He's dead.
So you don't think you can do a reactive move away from me, right?
I can, but
Yeah.
I've just got 1 model left now, so
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm all right.
No, not there, just anywhere.
I can do it
Dave?
anyway, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll shoot the.
If we want plasma shot.
That's why I re-rolled it back as 1.
No, sorry, the malignant playcast on your plasma gun, you had a 6 to hit and it sustained because the playcast.
Oh, it's fine.
It was
Right.
1 shot.
Yeah, it's 1 shot. It doesn't matter. Fine. The now this next one to shoot. We will do these 2 squads.
Yeah,
We are
2 man,
2 man
5
and a 5 man.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the heavy blight drone is actually going to shoot here.
Okay.
So he's just got a.
Yeah, no,
Right to that one.
yeah,
Yep.
you're fine. Yeah, I'm not checking that.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 lethal. 2 hits. Strength 10 into.
It's 2s.
Still
Two.
only 2, Ben.
AP?
AP2, but you get cover, so AP1.
So a 5 up then. Pass 1, fail 1.
Just 1 dead. Okay, then. Interesting. What do we use Typhus for? What do we want to blast? Because I think the Lord of Contagion is going to go in and try and smack your guy. But equally, if I kill him, I could charge the. Yeah, Typhus is going to ability. Is he 5 wins?
My Visarch, yeah, it's 5 wounds.
Yeah, actually, it's. How many wins are these guys?
And if you wound him, even 1 wound,
Yeah,
I can
you can
reactively give him.
reactively move him,
I can reactively give him fights first.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Typhus will zap these guys.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. He takes 3 mortal wounds.
He hurts himself.
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on a 1.
Can he stand back up?
No, he
Feel
can't.
no pain.
For it, feeling a pain in the chat is.
You've been led by Death Shroud.
Oh yeah, shit. I guess it's another ability I forgot about. Okay, so takes
3 4-ups, mate.
just takes 1. Thank you, chat.
We were trying to kill him, eh?
We're trying. Okay. I think that is all of our shootings to charges.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Oh, sorry,
You
sorry.
Killed a unit.
Yes, I did.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
make-
Typhus' Death Shroud shot.
Sorry.
It's Typhus' Death Shroud shot. These flamers.
Yeah, but I don't know if I actually want to shoot anything because if I shoot these guys, they'll jump through the wall.
Oh, reactive.
If I shoot these guys, they'll jump through the wall.
Also, if he shoots me and wounds 2 of them, I'll shoot him back.
He'll shoot me back,
Oh, okay.
and I don't really want him to do that. And I don't want to shoot him because I don't want to give him fight first.
Do I want fire dragons or?
And there's no point
spiders?
shooting a strength 3 flamer at the.
I'll use a
unit.
+2 move token,
Okay, mate.
and I'll move this fire dragon unit back through the wall.
Okay.
9.
Yes, mate. Okay.
Put them safe.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably should shoot the flames here into the 2 man.
But then you could have moved them, couldn't you?
Yeah, but there'd be no reason not to do
Good point, actually.
Because you got 2. I'm going to use one of the big 5. Yeah, so shoot your flamers.
Are you
there.
sure?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Okay, so the champion would
It
have
makes no
2
sense not to do
with
it.
10, 5, 6, 7, only as long as you're happy, mate.
No, yeah.
So it's going to be 3, so that's a miss, and that was a miss. What's that one there? Fine, just those, mate. No AP.
Well, take a wound.
What a roll.
I didn't wound the Exarchs on these, so it's. I don't know where that's from him.
Is it from one of the?
Because you only shot these with full damage shots, didn't you?
Yes.
Or not?
I don't know, mate. You do it how you want to do it.
No,
Given you just said we can do that one wound, you put it where you want it.
I guess it probably has got a wound, so I'll take him away.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
You do it as you're happy,
So
mate.
it's fine.
Okay. Charges.
Yeah.
Have you got any? How much CP have you got?
One.
Doesn't make any difference, though. Yeah, you can. So that is very, very true.
Yeah, you do have a free up save to it.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to come in here.
Do I go here? He's got 3 wounds left, yeah?
Yeah.
He's not in range, but the others are.
Yeah, these two definitely 100.
But the 6-inch range gun's not.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Right. I will roll.
You charge anywhere else?
Yeah. I'm going to go for an 11.
Okay.
Into those guys.
Go on, Dave. Oh,
No, got one of the dice.
I mean, that would have been such a good roll.
Yeah, it would have been. I think I'm going to have to, because otherwise you're just gonna shoot me next turn anyway. So I think we are going to declare a charge into both these units.
Yeah, I'll overwatch with
Of course you will, mate.
the spiders.
I won't roll the charge out. You guys see if you kill them. And then
The twin link gun, the 1 shot.
okay, -1 to hit. Oh, there's a
1 wound.
Yep. Okay. AP
1.
doesn't matter.
And then the AP2, strength 5s, 1 AP2,
It's all good.
and then 4d6. 11, 14, 16.
Yep.
5s.
Okay, mate.
6. AP1, ignore cover.
3, 4, 5, 6. Fell 1.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think I had to do that.
Didn't even get a death shroud. No, it's the right call.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fine. So I'm going to do Death Shroud. Typhus is going to have how many sweeps?
He's 12 now.
12. So I'm going to do this way.
Yeah, that's fine.
That 5 is for Typhus, isn't it?
Okay.
And what's the 2 for?
Him, because he hazarduses, so he's got 5 left, he's got 2 left. You just swap them
Oh,
over.
okay, fine.
Yeah. Because
Perfect.
this guy's wounded. He's got 5 left.
Okay, great. And I think that's all we're doing in a minute, mate. Okay. So
I can't interrupt you, so it's all you.
Okay.
I'll make him fights first for what it's worth.
Okay, cool. Love it. So we'll do the dash out into your one guy.
Yeah. He's dead.
Okay, yeah. Typhus is going to sweep into your other guys. So he's going to get 12 attacks, hit on 2s, 6s are lethal.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
They have really
6,
good
7,
sweeps,
8,
these.
9, 10. They do now.
Deathguard
10,
models as
11,
well.
12. 2
2
lethals.
Yeah, one's miss you.
1 minute, and then
Are
2.
they sustained or not?
No,
No, just lethal.
no. And then 2s. Those please, Ben.
Multiple damage, I take it?
No, it's not 1 damage with AP1.
Okay.
Are they single?
Exarch last for what it's worth.
Okay.
AP.
AP1.
It's a 4s. Take a wound.
Great roll, mate.
So kill a normal dude.
Cool. And then over there with the Lord of Contagion, 5. Yeah, I might as well do the big hits into him, I think. 2s. Yep, everything. 2s again.
Yeah, he's T3.
There you go. Those please, Ben. AP2.
Damage?
Flat 3 each.
Oh, this is going to be hard. 5. All right. Flat 3, you said?
Yeah.
Oh. Can it be 2 damage? You'd live.
That was a good saving roll again.
Rizark down. Good turn.
Yeah, man. Okay. So I'm going to burn containment at the end of my turn.
Are these only OC1, yeah?
Only 81. But you are going to be taking mortal wounds here
When's that?
in your command phase.
Before or after I score?
Any point.
Is it?
He just decides at any
Does
point.
if it's my turn, can I choose to score
you can
first?
decide the
Or
turn.
not?
No, so he will do it before you score 100%.
Yeah.
Because he decides.
That's what I'm
it.
just asking how it works.
But
Yeah.
the weird thing that he can do is he can wait for you to spend insane bravery to pass
Okay.
any battle shock,
Okay.
And then
and
I
then do it.
automatically will pass this here anyway.
Yeah.
Have you got contagion range to this bike squad over here?
No, I don't hear they're safe.
So Dave, what did you score, mate?
Just
no prisoners for Max.
Just no prisoners. Yeah.
Discarding containment.
Discarding containment. Just for one.
What turn is this?
It's turn. We're going into turn 4 now.
And what's my primary at the moment?
You control 3 or 2 then. Is this turn?
At the moment, I'm just working out if I want to spend it.
You've got two turns of 15.
You're on 30 at the moment.
You're headband, don't worry.
No, I'm just working out what I do. I think I'm going to spend the 1 to water past this one over here.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So how much are we holding, Ben?
Well, currently 2 and this one 3, but it depends on the mortal
It depends on the mortal wounds.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll put you in for 2 at the moment.
Do you want to do mortal wounds now? What's the range on it?
It's just in contagion range.
Which
so everything
is-
in contagion, which is 9 inches now, takes mortal wounds.
You could have piled him in here,
That's true, I could have consolidated.
and then you get this squad as well.
And your serpent is in 9.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the fire dragons are within.
They have to be.
Yeah. And are these guys?
They are of this guy now.
Okay.
Whichever one you want to do
Okay.
is fine. What do you do then?
So whatever's below half strength. So have you got any units below half strength?
No.
Okay. Fine. So it's just going to be on 6s.
Okay.
6 or lower.
Yeah.
You pick, I'll roll.
This one?
Yep, they take just 1 mortal wound.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
1 mortal wound.
On the character.
Okay.
Exarch. These guys?
No, if they'd been half below half strength, that would have been fine.
And then these.
And then just him. No, he's good.
Okay, so it will be a 15.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's worth spending that because
Yeah, it
now
was.
I literally just need to hold this for the end of the game
Yeah.
to do the primary. So
Yeah.
I think, going to leave you on this one
Yeah, you should just ignore that.
and take you off these 2.
Yeah.
I think will be the
I think that's the right
plan.
thing.
We'll just
So-
see what the cards say.
Go on, man. Let's see what
And
you
then we'll
get.
hear from a sponsor.
Just after the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recover assets and
Not-
area
that's-
denial.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, great. Let's have a word from the sponsor, Jordan. Thanks.
If you're serious about wargaming, protecting your models is a must. We invest so much time and money and effort into painting our models and getting them ready for the tabletop. So why risk damaging them with bad storage? So that's why at Vanguard Tactics, we've partnered with Battle Foam, the very best in the business for transporting and protecting your miniatures. Their bags are not only incredibly durable, but they look great and they're comfortable to carry. Battle Foam is my go-to for tournaments and travel, and I wouldn't trust my army with anything else. So if you want the best protection for your models, this is it.
Okay, great.
The Overwatch is this a flamer?
It's 12 inches range.
Yeah.
It is time, but I've got to roll to hit.
No, it's torrent.
Yeah. Sorry. I just meant it's 12 inches. So stay outside 12 and you're fine.
So go back up to 4 tokens.
Nice.
I'm actually going to spend 1 for no Overwatch.
Well, yeah, just do that. I was going to say there's no point asking. I'll be like
5. So
very cool.
the OC of the
Which one? That guy. I think it's just 1.
So if I put an OC2 model on there.
Yeah, I think you'll be totally fine, mate. Yeah.
And are these 1 each as well? Typhus and the Shroud person?
Yep.
Okay, so hold both those objectives.
So does it make a difference if I do that now?
If you do what?
I'm just looking at. Do I want to put you in? So I am going to spend. Basically, I could pick an objective marker within 30 inches of the Lord of Virulence, and then it puts you into contagion until into my next turn.
Which would do what for me?
It would make you take mortal wounds for the units that are within range of that.
In
it would
my
make
command
them,
phase or your command phase?
In yours. It would make them afflicted, basically. And it would also then make you -1 toughness and in case anything's out of range. But is that going to make a difference right now? Probably not, mate. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just having a
I
think on it, see if it
I'm
was...
just listening to what you're saying because I'm trying to learn the army as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because he could do it if you do it before, like at the end of a turn, it could be useful for if someone's going to move onto the middle.
Yeah, I'll +2 move here, Dave.
Yeah, cool, mate. Yes, fine.
Yeah, especially if they've got like a really tough unit, like a unit of wardens or something.
Yeah, or if you're getting towards like end state, and maybe someone's only got 1 or 2 single models to put onto points. Yeah. And you choose that, and then they have to move on to it to try and score primary, and then they can just lose them from a. So.
He's the character, yeah, the flamer guy that came out to get me.
That guy right there.
And I got Morty on a wound.
You do.
It's tempting. They'll go. They got such good range. They'll see him, and they'll see Morty as well.
Okay, cool.
Just to see if we need to go that way. And then
I'll tell you what, we're going to mute the guys at the table.
Cool, thanks, John.
Me and Aidan can just have a bit of a chat on this.
Hello again, Jord.
Hello again. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm actually enjoying this game very much.
It's interesting, right? Because I know you said this was a very rough matchup for you in the Index.
Yeah, it's in Index. It was very. It wasn't great. Ynnari obviously being one of the big bads of the game, and to see it be this close with arguably what is not probably the most like the first pick detachment you're going to take for deathguard.
Yeah.
But it's still showing its strength and it's still doing really well. Like a lot of contagion standing up on a 2-up and still then being able to go and pick up a unit is really powerful. And you can see that even with a couple of scraps that deathguard have left, you can still punch a big hole in stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, Ben's got the big primary lead at the moment, which is, again, Ynnari's one of their biggest strengths. It's just so good at primary control. Yep. So Ben can now knowingly put all of his assets into denial and just trying to kill Dave off. But, I mean, it's still been a really good game. And, like, we're on turn 4. No one's had been blown out. We didn't need another one of those.
No, exactly.
So it's really cool to see. And it's just nice to see these attachments like this with the mortal wounds things just rolling for it. It's like this detachment, the big difference is like you have rolling dice to get your detachment roll.
Yes.
You could have games where you roll it every single time and not, which automatically makes this more of a fun detachment, but it's still got bite and you can see that.
But I think we can say that about a lot of detachments in the game currently from codexes. Pretty much every codex has been given a detachment where there's hoops you have to jump to get a rule. Like the World Eaters have got the Khorne Demonkin. To get your blood type points, you have to roll 3s after killing a unit to get your points and start to pen. Code 3 are the conceited for Emperor's Children. You have to pick units to kill to get a detachment rule. So I think sometimes adding these hoops to be able to get a detachment rule can actually make the detachment a bit more fun. Like I know we spoke about it a lot on the masterclasses, like mini games.
Yeah,
Giving yourself like little tasks in the game, and actually I think it makes you a better player doing it.
It does, because you look for those weird opportunities, like if you look at Daka, which has been recently taken out back, thank God.
Yeah.
But it was such a boring rule. Sustain 2 and shooting, done. The end. There's nothing interesting about that. It's just cool. I shoot real hard. Yeah, like the end. I'd much rather have cool, flavorful rules. Like I know I was playing Virulent Vectorium 4, which is just like sticky objectives, but even like the masterclass, we did tricks with the sticky objectives having contagion.
Yeah.
And the things you can do with it. But like the fun there's and like the strats and stuff. But all the other detachments that are here, like I mean, Poxwalker Jail is really funny. Getting some free units there. Like we're gonna see the game after this one, the Champions of Contagion.
Yeah,
that's a really fun one. Changing your thing all the time, and we're gonna see the final ingredient, Jordan. We're very excited for that one, aren't we?
I can't wait to see the final ingredient. But we have got the guys at the table ready, so we're gonna go back to them now.
Cool, thanks. Welcome back, everyone. Ben's done his movement now, so he's basically what he's really trying to do now is get these units into the middle and just kind of clear these three models off to get big area denial. And we were just saying that he doesn't really need to worry too much about putting the shots over there. Is it the Reapers, Ben?
Yeah.
The Reapers, can get some shots into the Plague Marines, which are far more of a threat at this point. So that's what we're going for now, right?
They got a better OC as well, and Morty is on a wound. So if I get lucky with an Overwatch,
exactly, yeah.
Or the Serpent might finish him if I got something else to shoot.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm going to recover assets with the 2 Reapers here. They pass a battle shock, and then the Rangers over there.
Perfect, Ben. Nice one.
So the 4 normal fire dragons.
Yep.
Your
minus 1,
here, and then 3s, 2.
2 here.
I do them one at a time because of character.
No,
so
they've got the same defensive profile. Because if this first shot goes into him anyway,
that's fine. Yeah,
he'll die.
All 4-ups.
Yeah. So it's just so the character, the model is dead.
Yeah. And then the big
there you go.
Weapon.
Yep.
Hits.
The big weapon.
Wounds.
Okay. It's going to go through.
This is D6 plus 3.
Yeah, so just don't roll 1. That's enough.
You have a 4 feel no pain, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same activation.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it isn't because now he is a separate.
No, because it's all done at the same time.
How many damage, Ben, was it?
5. So you need to pass 1.
Pass 4.
Okay, cool. 1 damage.
That's actually better than I thought.
Now
That's better. That's better than I thought it
Really
was.
good rule.
he no longer has it now. Though,
Now
yeah?
you're-
No, now he's on his own. Yeah, that I agree. I think that's better than I thought it was.
Mm.
I don't want Typhus there.
Yeah, 'cause I think the impact it has is like if someone has loads of
Everything's
high
reset,
damage
yeah.
weapons,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
kill
cool.
the unit. Normally, it's like technically overspills, right?
So
It kills the
one
character, and you lose the whole
nice.
thing in one.
Yeah.
This kind
Okay,
of guarantees the character in a
He's
way
top
to
7.
He's
still survive
7,
at the end of the activation, right?
Yeah, and you just eat activations because of it. It's
Yeah.
great.
Hits.
Nice.
It is twin linked. Strength 12, toughness
He's 7, so you need
3,
3s.
1, AP 3,
That does go through.
D6 plus 2 on this.
That is enough.
7.
That's definitely enough, mate.
The serpent managed to
he
get
can't
Typhus.
he can't do that again.
But it did force him to shoot Typhus with the serpent.
It did.
Mortarion.
Yeah, it did.
Cool.
And then we will go. We'll try first these guys, everything into him.
Okay, sure.
So I'll do the 2 Malta guns first.
Yeah, go for it, man. -1.
Nothing. 2 flamers. 11.
Nice.
5s.
We got 3.
4, but
4.
there's no AP on that.
All right, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 1.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Pistols, 1's dead, so 5. -1 to hit still.
Yep.
Nothing. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Yes, he does.
But he's not holding that objective.
No, because you outsee me anyway.
So we'll do the indirect gun that can see him there.
Yep,
And
sure.
we'll do the 4 direct guns into the
Okay.
Plague Marines.
All right, buddy.
Is that right? Yeah, we're doing it anyway. I don't know if it's right, but we're doing it. Here's the 10 indirect shot.
Okay.
3s because I can see you.
Yep.
And then 5s.
Okay.
2 ups, basically. Using Terminator.
He's fine
armor.
on double 6. Yep.
Perfect. And then the 4 big shots. 3s. That was good. 2s.
So you want him to know.
1. The T6 8 3s, but
Okay.
it's 1 dead, 3 damage.
1 dead, 3 damage. Yep, sure, no worries. Anyone else shooting? Yeah, we'll get rid of. You're going to still be 2 within 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
mate.
he's fine. He's fine. Yeah,
Anyone
yeah,
you want.
yeah, no worries.
And then I'll do the bikes into the 1 wound drone.
Okay, mate.
It's got no strats here or anything. 6s are still sustained.
Sure.
And I still reroll my hits,
Okay, great.
but I hit you on 4s.
Yeah, you got 1 sustained so far.
And -1 to hit army wide is annoying.
Yeah. I think this would have been cleaned up a bit of a while ago without that.
So that is very good into Aeldari because there's no, especially Ynnari because there's no rerolls.
Yeah.
Apart from the 1 strat,
Yeah.
you're not rerolling any hit rolls.
Yeah, it can be really effective, especially if you're just rolling kind of average.
Toughness of the
9.
so 5s. So you're looking at 4 saves with no AP,
Okay.
and you get cover this time.
Okay, so
But
can
it's
we
no
get...
AP anyway,
No, it's just
so-
3 ups anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. 4 3 ups. He fails 1. I'm going to try and keep him alive.
Okay.
I think he's actually quite good into your stuff. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Is that your CP gone now?
It is, certainly is. Yep.
So we only got the little area done all in because this guy's still alive.
I think, yes, because he's in
He's in
6, isn't he?
6.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't do anything about him. I can't charge him because he. How many is his sweep? Oh, sorry, how many?
He'll get 10 attacks.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right, that's nonsense. We're not doing that.
Okay, we'll score 2 on that, and recover is ongoing for 3.
Okay.
I don't think it's stoppable, but maybe. I'll leave it here.
2 on areas now.
All right. Nice one, Ben.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Anything in your... have you got any shenanigans in my Kinoan phase to do?
I've only got 2 dice left, so no.
Okay. So I've got... Sorry, I'll put it in the card for you. Sorry, Jord.
No
There you
worries,
go.
mate.
Assassinate and recover assets.
And what do you score on primary?
2. My home and the one over there with lots
Oh,
of...
and luckily for you, you auto score assassinate because you've killed all my characters.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a free card.
That's very true. I was actually just thinking about that one.
So
Okay.
you just got to do a bit of recovering.
Or what else is in there? That's a question. Storm hostile objective might still be in there.
I mean, yeah.
I-
Have a look.
Yeah. Well, no.
You can. You're allowed,
Are you allowed to?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Bring it down.
No, it's going to be a...
Cleanse.
Yeah.
Mark for death. Defend stronghold. Behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Storm
I'm not
hostile.
looking at the order in which these
Secure
are.
no man's land. Overwhelming force and establish locus.
Okay.
And now I'm shuffling them up.
Yeah, thank you. Good. We'll get rid of recover assets.
Okay. For CP.
Yep, I spent that.
Yeah.
There we go. So we will get cleanse.
Cool.
Okay, that's all right. So we're going to score, assassinate, and we've got cleanse there. So because they're not going to get to go anywhere else, actually I could do it again. To be fair.
You need battle shock on him.
Yep.
And battle shock on that drone.
Yeah, no worries.
And on this guy, is he 4 or 5 wounds?
He is 6 wounds.
Okay, so on him as well.
On him, he's fine.
Okay.
Mortarion, Veils,
Okay.
the drone.
Yeah.
Is fine.
Okay, cool.
So let's see what we can do here, Ben. In terms of Overwatch, they're 12 inches, right?
Yeah.
So you are.
That's why they quite handily stood
They
outside the 12 of you, because I didn't want to get flamed either.
Yeah, they're in quite a nice place. So we could go to. Right, we're going to go this right way around.
His movement doesn't grade or anything?
No.
Oh, cool.
I know he can't hold both. There.
What's your other card? Cleanse?
Yeah, which I think these guys are probably going to have to do, to be honest.
Yeah, you're quite far away from everything, aren't they?
Yeah. So they're a bit of terrain.
I mean, if you're this side of the plate, they can't shoot you. In my next turn. If you're on the plate, they can.
Yeah,
they
I was just
can
looking.
shoot you.
Yeah, they can. It's just but leaving
They
them just
probably
sitting
won't
there.
kill you anyway.
Yeah, and leaving them sitting there is doing absolutely nothing.
No, all good.
So they will do They will do that. You've got. Have you got anything else that's even worth? The drone should probably just stay there, and then these guys are. He's just going to charge. And then Plague Marines, I don't really want you to shoot with the fire dragons, but I can get closer to these guys by just kind of going parallel. Just make my charge a bit easier. This one unit?
1 unit, yeah.
1 unit, okay. You've got your wave 7 set there. How many wounds did your wave serpent?
13.
Morty's battle shocked, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is.
Morty's battle shocked, everyone else passed.
Cool. Yeah. So he's going to go into them. The Plague Marines are going to go. I'm going to skirt your 12 inch.
We're just dodging each other.
Yeah, we are. And
remember, Dave, to shoot off of that perspex bit, you have to be wholly on it.
yeah, so I've only got 1 unit that can shoot. It's going to make sense too. But
Cool.
actually, how far is that going to? Actually, what I could do, sorry if you don't mind, Ben, is just swap him to there.
Whatever you want to do is fine.
Thanks, mate. I'll just swap those two. Because then I can shoot the biologist putrefiers grenades at you too. Okay. So what we'll do now is do some shooting. Because the only thing I'm going to cleanse with, guys, is the Terminators at the top. And I'm going to see if we can maybe kill this. Try a very cheeky attempt to try and kill your transport here. The drone is going to shoot everything into your dragons.
Okay.
So we're going to go for D6 plus 2 plus blast. Oh, it's not great. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's only 4 of them.
Yep, 5 of them.
5 of them, so 1 for blast. That is 3 lethal though. So 3 AP2. I can see them all.
AP2, so 4 ups. 2 die.
Okay.
So he's dead because he's exiled. And he's dead.
Okay. Mortarion, our friend, is going to shoot your. I'm going to put Rotwind in. What's these guys? Sorry, before I do that, what's these guys saving?
T3, 5 up in bomb.
5 up in bomb. Okay, so I can put 10 attacks
3
into
up
them.
bomb, so
3 up armor save, yeah. Okay.
No, 4 up armor save. 5 up invuln.
Okay, 4
I think
to
you'll
5.
put them on an invuln.
So they go to
anyway.
5.
Just going to check for you.
Single wounds.
I've got a 3 up save on the platform.
Okay.
4 up save on the. Oh, sorry, he's got 2 wounds.
Okay.
And he's got a 3 up save, so I can tank on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Morty's going to put the. I'm going to put the lantern into these guys. I'm going to shoot Rotwind into these guys. So into the fire dragons, misses. Into your other unit, it's D6 plus 3. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We're going to be 2s. 6s are lethal. And then 6s are devastating. 1, 2, and it's going to be 2s to wound. So
this is into my
sorry, Ben. It was
these
sorry,
guys.
these guys here. Yeah. So 4 saves there, and then 2 devastating.
AP.
AP is 2. Or
Okay, so it's 5 dead.
yes, it is AP 2. Right, over here with the Plague Marines, we'll do Plague Wind into your tank. We're going to do D6 plus 3. So 9, 2, 3, 4.
You're flaming my tank, yeah?
6, yeah.
Okay, that's
7, 8, 9. But it's going to be 6 into, even with -1, I'm going to be on 5s going into you, which I don't think is any. That was amazing. So no wounds. Aidan, the biologist Peachfire is D6, is it, for the grenades?
Yes, it is D6 blast, I believe.
Yeah.
Double
6,
check for you if you want.
okay, yes, please. 6 shots. I just want to double check it hasn't changed.
Yep, D6 shots with blast.
hitting
It's
on
strength
3s?
7 though now.
Hitting on 3s?
Yeah, set on 3s.
6s are lethal?
6s are still
That
lethal.
doesn't matter. And then, Ben, you on -1 toughness, 8 down to 7?
What's your strength?
Sorry, 7.
So no -1 to wound. Sorry, -1 toughness. I'm T8.
Yeah, so we're 4s.
Okay, yeah.
Nope. Okay, fine. Good chat, everybody. Shot. Okay, just down to
You
charges.
didn't kill a unit, but I might shoot a unit back. So
Okay.
I've got 2 units that have been shot. I can pick and shoot any unit I like.
Okay, nice.
Mortar guns are all out of range. It's whether I want 3 mortar guns
Yeah.
or flamers. He's 2 up safe, yeah?
Yes, he is.
Or I shoot them this way. And maybe kill... That's just 3 up safe.
Correct.
I'll shoot the fire dragons, I believe, here.
Okay, mate. Go for it.
That's CP. Because you haven't killed anything, so I can't move anything.
Okay.
2
-1.
hits.
Nice.
Oh, no. -1 hit.
-1.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, let's get that in the box. Still goes through. He's there. You're in half range, aren't you?
Am I within... No, I'm not within 6. So
Okay.
basically, if I don't get a 1, yeah, he's died.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Good job.
That maybe keeps me a unit.
Yeah. Okay. Charges.
Yeah.
These guys into your Wave Serpent.
Yeah.
I think is probably is that the closest?
I'm out.
Yeah,
of
it's the
CP anyway,
closest.
so I've got nothing. I can't heroic you or anything like that.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Do they kill a wave serpent? Do you reckon?
Not maybe now. I was hoping if I'd wounded it with because he does D3 damage.
Oh, okay.
So if I'd gotten through some at AP2, that was kind of what I was hoping to do. And then there's a chance that I do get sustained and lethals on 5s.
So maybe.
We'll go 1 there. It's going to go to there. I can't get any more into base to base. Yeah, okay. Is that in 12?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
If it is, I'm going to go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
If it is, we're 100% going for it.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Nope, 7. Cool. Okay, so just here.
Okay.
So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 heavy weapons, then a robotic weapon. So do the heavies first.
Yeah.
So looking for 5s, because, well, 4s, but 5s are sustained and lethal.
Do you reroll hits or anything like that?
Nope. So there's 2.
Take the ones out for you.
They can stay in because they're sustained.
Okay.
Strength 8, your -1, toughness down to 7.
No, only when strength's higher. That's,
Oh, okay,
that's
fine.
Anyway, so it's fine. So
Okay.
it's just what you'd normally win me on.
So when you're on...
Force.
Okay, so
drop me
you're
to-
not toughness down.
You drop me to T8, don't you?
Yeah, so you're 9 to 8. Yeah, sorry, don't force. Yeah. Okay, so it's 4 saves, please, at AP2.
So 5 ups. Pass 3.
That's well done. That's,
Yes.
that's just 2 damage. And then we've got the Malignant Plaguecaster. That's only... he only gets 1 lethal and 1 sustained. That isn't going to wound you. So just 1 save, please, mate. AP2.
Damage.
For 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just Plague Knives. That's 2 lethal and 2 sustained. So just 2 saves, please, mate. Just no AP.
Take another one.
Just 1 damage.
That's 7.
Okay. I think that's going to be that, my friend.
Okay. What did you score?
Just Assassinate and Cleanse. So 2 for Cleanse for the Death Shroud at the top, and Assassinate because you've got no
So
characters
7
left.
points for Dave, and I'll get 3 for the recover from last turn.
Sure.
Where's those cards? There they are. Okay. Have a CP, Ben.
This last turn?
Last turn, yeah. So,
Ben finishes off primary.
Yeah.
have you got any battle shocks to take, Ben? Because you've got some mortal wounds to take.
No, yes, here. Failed.
Okay.
They're battle shocked.
Okay.
And then
So-
the bikes.
Okay.
6. I believe they're 7
I
because
think
they're not an aspect warrior.
Okay.
The aspects are all 6.
Okay.
Wind Riders are 7, so they're battle shocked as well.
Okay.
So I've got battle shocked bikes
Okay, mate.
and battle shocked here.
Okay. And the wave 7's fine because it's not below half.
It's not below
Yeah.
half. Do you
okay.
want to do?
I'm going to do mortal wounds to you now. So you've got mortal wounds here, mortal wounds there,
Yeah.
mortal wounds there, mortal wounds there.
Okay. Keep mortal wounding me on here.
Yeah. So you point, I'll roll.
Behind the wall.
Are they below half strength?
They've lost one
Okay.
guy.
So you do take mortal wounds. They take 3.
Oh my god.
They're battle shock now.
No, not yet. Thank God. I've got to have something left to score a card.
Next one.
Okay. Yeah, them.
Yeah, they're taking back mortal wounds. They take 2. Okay, next unit.
This is not very nice. Cool.
Next unit, Ben, point.
Go here.
Yep, they're taking them
Okay.
for 2.
Their platform's dead.
Okay. Wave Serpent.
Yes.
Yeah. No, he's fine.
Okay.
And then your bikes, they are below half strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on a 7 or less. Yeah, they're taking D3 for 2.
Pass me a bike.
Okay. And then that one's on 1, is he?
They're battle shocked anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
fine.
just put a dice heads here, battle shocked.
Okay.
A lot of free damage. It's a lot of free damage.
Huh?
A lot of free damage that.
What is?
Like just free
Oh, yeah.
damage, like, just
Yeah.
killed quite a lot of models
Just spiral, isn't it? Cool.
Cool.
So extend was the first card
Yeah,
I drew
nice.
before you started blowing me up. And sabotage.
Okay, mate.
Again, I'm going to see what's left in my deck now.
You got sabotage and what was the other one you got?
Sabotage
extend.
and Ben holds 1 now.
I think literally.
Oh, you're maxed anyway. Yeah,
I
you're
think
fine.
literally everything else better for me, but I want this grenade, so I'm going to keep.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep sabotage.
Keep that CP for grenades. You've done so well with them.
They're going to sabotage.
Yeah, nice.
I'm trying to try and kill the Plague Marines, kill Mortarion,
Okay, mate.
maybe kill that drone.
Sounds
Just get
good.
lucky. It'd be hard to kill these now, actually. Okay, I'm going to no Overwatch him.
Yep, good
He's the
plan.
only one left
'Cause
who
he
can
totally,
throw grenades,
He
so-
totally would have gotten rot-winded.
He is coming to grenade Mortarion.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
He wants to disrespect
Let's,
the Primarch
let's,
of the
hope,
Death Guard.
let's hope he manages it, because if not, he's going to get stepped on.
He's the character. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
He's the character.
That's a character and that's a character. There's 2.
Rotwind isn't a flamer, is it?
His is.
His is.
It's not a flamer, but I've got roll for number of shots, and it is Torrent.
But he's not a flamer.
No.
No. Okay. So I think we're just going to +2 move and put the Reapers out of range of.
Yeah,
This
good.
is the indirect launcher. Anyway.
Yes, mate, no worries.
We'll just put these.
I mean, not that I can't overwatch you anyway because.
Oh, you're in combat.
I'm in combat.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no, that's right.
perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Even better.
Even better. George, have people enjoyed it?
Yeah, no, people have. I think it's definitely been a very interesting game. I know Aidan has said a lot about how this was a rough matchup for deathguard before. How have you felt playing it?
Yeah, it's been fun. I think with this many Terminators in the middle of the field, you are playing a bit of a 4-up game, which is fun actually because it wildly swings either way. But not taking anything away from Ben at all because Ben's world number 2 player and in my team and is outstanding. So
that doesn't mean anything.
No, it absolutely does. You're fantastic. So, but it's been really fun for us to try this out. And I think when you look at what the Mortals just did then. If more Terminators had kind of stuck around in that turn, even more Mortals would have been going around the place. 100%. And you can see how that could easily start to stack up at the kind of critical moments in the game.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun to try it out. And I think there's, of course, nobody's playing either like the particularly most oppressive version, like Aidan did with the World Eaters and his Rhino of Death.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's been.
This is pretty much a top Ynnari list. So
it's been a lot. It's been
a try. I think the deathguard's really good.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun actually, and I think the -1 as a contagion
-1 to hit is horrible.
It worked well,
army.
and I actually think that probably has been offsetting.
It's probably better than -1
into
save
this
because I would do more damage to
Yeah.
you, and I probably
Yeah, you
die
would.
when you shoot me anyway. So
Yeah, and you would have killed. I think you would have just killed probably more earlier. So
Can Mortarion reactive move against the?
that's a really good point. Yes, you can.
Would that change anything?
Thank you. That's a really good point.
Hang on.
Do you want? If you come within
move?
9 of me, so just if you want to do it, just out of 9, mate.
No, because I had to no Overwatch him anyway, so I can't advance him.
Okay.
So I can literally just do what I did. So yeah, if you want to do it,
I'm sorry, it actually makes any sense for me to do it.
we may as well.
I mean, yeah.
Get out of you can
Just
get out of grenade range.
Yeah, I mean, can he get round? Can he hop round the corner over the corner of the build base?
How far does he move?
He can go 5.
No.
No, he can't. That's fine. I
if he
just want to
goes-
get this one to stay out of grenade range then.
Grenade range is 8. So you're just getting shot now, not grenades.
Yeah. I mean, you'll still probably manage it, but
I don't know. With 1 fire dragon.
actually, does he? Yeah, because you're going to be AP4, aren't you?
Yeah.
So cover's not going to make a difference anyway. No, it's fine.
He'll be on his inv1. You can get shot by a couple of
Yes, exactly.
if
Yeah.
need be.
It doesn't make a difference, yeah. But yeah, it's better to stay out of melter range and out of grenades.
100%. See if this lone bike can kill that drone again.
All right, mate. He's going to. This has kind of been going on a while, hasn't it? This little battle over here.
Which means they're battle shocked, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So I can't use the grenade there either.
Yeah.
I like grenades.
I know you do, mate. Did you fall back with this?
Yes. I had to, I just can't shoot you.
I'm kind of tempted to see if I could get some 5s and kill it.
Get some what, sir?
I'm just kind of tempted to see if I could kill it in Overwatch.
With?
This.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's a potentially silly one, but I don't know what else I need CP for, and potentially these guys could end up getting.
It's not shooting you because it fell back.
Yeah. No, it's more. I don't know what defensively because I haven't got anything like Cloud of Flies anymore to do -1 to hit. I've got that anyway, so is it just another way? Yeah, well, I have to leave them there, I think, mate. Actually.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if
it
dies
doesn't.
now anyway.
Yes, it doesn't. You're right.
Yeah.
So you carry on, mate.
I will shoot these guys at them.
Okay.
The flamer.
Yep.
7.
Very nice. T6.
T6.
Yeah.
Just the one then.
AP.
No.
That's fine.
2 mountain guns. 3s. 2 at AP4. They having ones?
Oh, sorry. AP4. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
It's just 2 dead.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I don't actually roll double 6 as well. It was like.
It's like I'm going for it.
Oh no. Actually, we'll kill. Oops. Never mind.
I'll do that solo bike that I was on about before.
Oh, you got one more. There you go. Got it. -1 to hit.
Good job on reroll. Sustained.
You should. Finally, you should kill
I
it.
didn't kill him last time.
It's been alive the whole time.
2, just need 3 up saves. He probably lives again.
Oh, there's 1. Hang on. There's 2.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
Damn. He's going to shoot Mortarion.
Yeah, of course. Go on, go for it. -1.
Good talk. And then we got warp spiders here. We'll shoot
Yep.
this arc. So X arc, twin linked. So 5
Nice.
5s, rerolling. 2 AP1, no cover.
Fell 1.
The AP2 weapon.
Is it 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage.
Okay.
Strength 5, toughness.
T6.
So 1,
1.
AP2.
Save it.
And then 1, yeah, 1d6. 5, 5s,
Chuck him on the floor.
2,
Now.
AP1, no cover.
Save them both.
Cool. And then we'll go Reapers, and they'll go the indirect into the one they can see down into that drone.
Yeah.
And the 4 direct shots are going into here.
Sure. It's got to kill him at some point.
4 direct shots. 2.
T9.
AP2. Strength 10.
Okay.
Yeah, AP2 damage and a 3 damage.
Save them both. Sorry.
We're not killing this squad, that's for sure. Then the 2d6.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. Is it the same? Is it strength 10?
No, this one's strength 4.
Okay, so he's T9.
Yeah.
So 6s.
1. Get him with
AP?
this. No.
His
Yes!
Hey! CP reroll. Yay!
That is me.
All right, mate.
So I got extend,
Very nice.
and I'm sabotaging at the moment.
Well done, Ben.
And to you.
Okay, so I'm going to score at the end of my
Score at
turn.
the end of turn. You should get a 15, depending on the battle shocks.
Yeah. So have a CP, mate.
Oh yes.
Last little hurrah
I
of the
didn't
game.
use any of mine because you rudely moved out of grenade range.
I know. It was. So secure no man's land and storm hostile objective.
Okay, well, whilst you figure out your turn, we'll just go here from the last sponsor.
Yeah, thanks, man. So
A great Warhammer game deserves great battlefield. And that's why at Vanguard Tactics we've teamed up with Game Mat EU, the very best in Europe for high quality, hard wearing game mats and pre-painted terrain. Their mats are built to last, with incredible designs that bring every game to life. Unbag, unroll, no matter the game system, they've got the right size for you. Whether you're gaming at home, competing at an event, their terrain is durable, modular, and designed for balance. No painting, no hassle, just set up and play. So if you want your table to look as epic as ours, then Game Mat EU is the way to go.
yeah, exactly.
Right, we are back.
Okay. So do you want to just move them, Ben?
It's literally just this.
Yeah. I'm saying, but yeah, it's going to be that.
Anyway, you don't even.
Don't need to do any. We don't need to do any kills or anything, do
You
we?
can try and come and stop my sabotage, but I'm going to Overwatch if you move.
Yeah. I don't think that's. It's just a case of whether I just because it doesn't stop you doing anything, and then it's 3 anyway, right?
You got
So
3 anyway.
doing this doesn't make a difference to kill any of this.
You've got Storm. Just kill this.
Yeah. I think they'll.
You don't even
And
need to
Morty
kill
can
him.
shoot it as well.
Don't
So
need to kill him. It's fine.
yeah. And then this doesn't make any difference if I try and whittle down your OC here or anything like that. So it's just that. So it's going to be those 2 cards.
Yeah, because they're battle shocked.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not going to make a difference, and I can't hold more than 3 anyway, right?
No. So you get both your cards.
Yeah.
So Storm and Secure for 10,
Cool.
and then I'll score 3 for sabotage.
And then
Hold 3 yet?
yeah, and then I'll get
And hold 3 as
and
well,
I hold
yeah.
3 for primary at the end.
That's right, isn't it?
And I have no idea what it is because you can't see the score.
I know. Well done, Ben. Good job,
Well
mate.
done, mate.
Good job. Well
Right.
done.
Are you ready to know the scores, guys?
Go on,
We are
guys.
ready.
All right. So, Ben.
Yes.
In fact, no, I'm going to start with Dave. Dave,
Yep.
you got 81 points.
Okay.
81 points.
Beautiful.
And Ben,
Okay.
you got 88 points.
What?
Which
Close
is a
game.
difference of 7.
7. Okay, mate, well done. It's really
Uno
fun.
reverse.
Thanks, mate. Awesome. Thanks, mate.
Ben loses.
Secret mission, lose by 7, I win.
What's this? Yeah, look, big thank you to everyone for watching. Thanks for joining us during this amazing day of trying out the new Codex, new rules, new unit abilities. It's been really good. Big thank you to Ben. Thanks for that game, mate.
Thanks
That was
for the game,
wicked.
Dave. Yeah,
That was actually our first time we've actually played, so playing on stream with you has been great. We've got another game coming up shortly, which is going to be great, and that's going to be Aiden back on stream, You're going to be playing Champions,
Yes.
which is going to be great. And Ben, you're going to be taking him on with Emperors.
Emperor's Children.
Yeah, nice.
First time
Snake
I've
boy
ever
himself,
played
I believe
it.
that.
Amazing. So first time this detachment on, first time Ben with
Yes.
EC. It's going to be really great. Thank you very much. George, when are we back?
So we'll be back at 5:30. So not too long. We've got 45 minutes, and we'll be back for the last game. And obviously, don't forget the masterclasses. I've just put all of the links up for all of our sponsors and for the lovely guys Disgustingly Resilient podcast YouTube channel as well. So make sure you go subscribe. And yeah, we've got so much more to come. So we've got another game, another 3 hours of Warhammer 40K.
Woo woo!
So we'll see you all
Let's
at
go, people.
5:30.